need to go and
Click on the election.
then we're gonna need to go and
Restart the show.
4 seconds publish.
2, 3, 1. Bam!
Is this really gonna do this again?
Crap. I told you. You should have hit that start a half hour ago because it's going to take a half hour to even play.
What the fuck, dude? Really?
Like, guy, come here. No, we need to hold up.
Oh, that's weird.
What?
That's what she said.
It pushed it all the way down here.
Or the new volume?
Yeah.
Too loud crew?
Do that.
Yeah, see that? It's on there,
No?
but it pushed it down.
Finish that. Push it down.
Where does it show? Where does it show the address?
The share. Hit the share to get the link. Copy the link and then drop that shit on Facebook.
I asked a question. Can we start on Facebook Live? We're on Facebook.
And that's how you get paid.
Can you do that?
Huh?
Can we go back on Facebook?
No.
No.
But that people can come to YouTube Live.
How long is the band?
We're not. Again, we're respectfully just disembarking and doing our own shit on YouTube.
She's the blind man.
And it's live.
To his deaf wife is a pistol.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is welcome.
This is how we do.
Are we live?
Test, test, test.
Test, test, test.
Let me speak. Let me hear from you.
Little lady. Little lady.
Hey.
Okay.
Hello,
Give it the
hello.
face.
That's cool.
Okay.
How
Okay.
about, how about
Okay.
Marky
Okay.
Mark?
Okay.
Ooh, pop.
Oh, baby, I love your ways
Every day.
every day.
I'm gonna hear you night and day. Every
I
day.
don't know what made me think about that song.
So in love are the two of us. We had it.
Listen, I only knew 2 words, so
What?
that's it.
That's it?
The lyrics.
Ha.
For the
As far as-
longest time. Woo.
Okay, so I just want to say,
Oh, people
What?
are memes.
Let me see.
Curious.
What's your name?
It's a love note etched by Trump after his
Inauguration?
after
or
his
Union speech?
State of the Union,
Yeah.
and it's a note, and it says, "Will you be my Valentine's? Yes or no?" And so Nancy tears it up.
That's
fucking
beautiful.
internet.
That's fucking beautiful.
if that's not petty, I don't know what.
Oh, that was funny. That was a good one.
All right. You tag along, tag along.
Tag along, tag along. Ricky, tag along with us?
Did it?
Did you tag along?
Did you tag along? Dude, grab his computer.
I don't see nothing. Turn
Come on
out the
now.
lights and turn the lights down low. Whatever happened,
sorry.
going nice and slow. I don't even have no place to go. I want to understand. I've been thinking about this all day long.
I feel like you're a little bit off rhythm.
What? I can
Your
sing it the
tone
way I
of
want to.
voice.
Yeah.
I can sing it
There you
any
go.
way I want.
You're not hitting a note.
Side to soul. Baby, we can talk all night long.
There's nobody.
Okay.
I saw Rick's. Okay.
I see it. I see it.
Oh,
Not.
it's on there?
It's live.
Finally live. And welcome to another show.
Let's get it in.
Get in there.
We are post SOTUS.
The SOTU movement. State of the Union address. State
May
of
we
the
have your
Union.
ears for just
And
minute.
the acquittal stuck in the middle.
Stuck in the middle.
Romney 2024.
Yeah. Good luck. That dude just ruined his life.
Kanye West is still running. We're good. No.
Kanye West 2024.
There we go.
Okay.
Evil E.
Make America
Mark
like him again. Oh, wait.
Perry. Perry.
Perry's in the house.
Perry's in the house.
Thank you,
Evil
Perry.
Mark
Ooh.
Perry.
Perry.
Kathy.
Delicious. Thank you, sir.
What's up? Oh. You got fed and everything too?
And
Look at that.
nobody
I thought there was no eating on the show.
does it
because you got- no.
better. There's no eating on the show and
Oh,
in the
well,
microphone.
I
but you
did
know
it
how
twice.
works.
I see how it works.
Yes, yes.
I have another plate.
What's up, Mom?
Very aware.
For her with the face.
She has, everyone has a plate. You want some more food?
What?
You want more food?
Don't you tell me that. I will eat that
He
plate.
will eat that. If you start chomping in the mic,
Dude,
though,
I
you
like
will
go-
get shut off.
Huh?
All right. You got chicken, rice, and salad.
God
I'm
damn.
How did it
This
come
is
out?
like
Good?
my fourth plate, dude. I feel like I'm in China all over again.
Just no eating in the microphone.
Thank you,
15 course
Kathy.
meals.
Thank you, Captain.
Canton.
This looks so good.
Is the garage door
And
still
we're
open?
live.
Yes.
And we are live.
Why wouldn't it be closed?
Oh,
I don't
we'll open that
know.
door though, so I can see if somebody's going in my house.
This is Pelon and Chubby, episode 107.
Why does it look so dark? Hit pull that light down. That last one. Point it down, so you can see it.
Back at it.
That's good. Yeah.
Yep, yep.
Maybe a little lower, huh?
I started counting teardrops and it
little
looked
lower.
into your eyes. That
That way
had
it's not shining so
only
much.
loved me all alone.
I guess that's okay. Yeah. That's good. No, that works.
Yo, Bobby.
That's fine.
Let's talk about the Super Bowl. Let's talk about it all. I'm in the mood right now.
Wait, what did they sing?
He's in the
Didn't
She
sing
sung
for
"Get on the
Olympics?
Floor." She sang "Get on the Floor." She did what else?
Wait, she's done the FIFA
She
World
did the FIFA
Cup
World Cup
song,
song.
and then she's at
Oh,
the
hey,
Super
oh,
Bowl.
hey, and she
She's
did the,
shaking her hip because they don't lie.
oh, my does it not? My hips don't
All right,
lie.
folks. Hey, we're just setting up right now. If you're tuned in to YouTube Live, we're just getting all our sound equipment set up. Again, just so you know, a lot of people are like, "Hey, in the beginning, what's going on? It seems like there's dead." Well, the whole purpose
Organization.
is to get everything up and running, give you a chance to log on. And this is a behind-the-scenes look at the recording of our podcast. So podcasts are typically
Rough around the edges.
just audio, and then you edit them out and all that. But you can listen to any one of our episodes, over 100 of them. They are all on whatever platform you want. But that's why you'll see food here. These guys are eating. We'll be drinking, whatever. So it's just kind of a raw, uncut footage, video footage of our show. So don't get all fucking weird.
Thank you, Kathy.
Sending stuff. Yeah, the caterer tonight was Kathy.
Brought to you by Kathy.
So we, don't send your emails or all of that. Like,
And don't complain to the boss.
you don't have any fucking content. The beginning is, a bunch of shit going on. There's food on the table. Well, yeah, because you're not supposed to actually see this.
Huh.
You're supposed to hear it. But
Listen,
I like you
Linda.
guys to be able to see what
Listen,
we do.
Linda.
Kind of like when I'm not even
Walking
gonna
around naked in front of a
say,
blind guy.
I'm not going to say that
Right.
we're even anywhere near what Howard Stern does. But if you remember when he first started doing video, it was, it wasn't intended for video. So it was on E. That's way back. Remember that?
On E, like the channel?
Yeah, Howard Stern.
Oh. The things you learn from old people.
Yeah.
No, Howard Stern.
We're not
he
completely
built
worthless.
the empire, man. He made it right for everybody and us to be able to do this podcast. You know.
We're a little dark, huh?
Don't chew on the microphone or I
Chubby.
will kick your ass.
Yeah. Turn the microphone.
That's what's up.
Let me turn it so you don't fucking. Why are we a little dark? Is that that one on the far right? Is it pointing into nowhere?
This one or the one on the
This on the far right.
Learn your.
Where's that pointing?
Right. No, that's right.
Have it bring it. Yeah. No, not that me. More guy crossing. Yeah. There we go. Because you know what? This thing is just fucking shining.
Yeah, it is. Well, what were you expecting? It reflects light.
Let's get that down. Oh, you know what? Plug. Can you reach that plug right there? That big plug laying on the
Yeah, the
ground.
white one.
That big box. And just plug it in right in that. Yeah. Yeah. Get this out of the way. How's that look? Better? More light? Look how.
Just mix the,
Dude.
the slider on the app itself.
No, but I'm saying, doesn't it look dark? What happened?
Oh, the
The thing's
adapter?
really heavy. Yeah, the adapters are heavy. I hold on it just a little bit.
Oh, that plug? Yeah.
I like how you're eating away from the mic. You're like, gotta stay away.
See how dark it looks?
Yeah, but you can still adjust that in the app.
Yeah?
You have done it.
Yup.
Oh. Okay then.
Brightness. You got it backlit.
Is that why?
Why does it feel like you have a stick up your ass?
Otherwise. Custom. Normal. Look at normal.
I guess it's alright.
Oh, that was there.
Is that fine?
Yeah. Test whenever we use
What is live follow?
live follow.
Okay. You vibing tonight. We're not.
Good.
Can?
What? Pourquoi?
Evo settings. Brightness. This one's fine. Volume doesn't matter. Volume is low, high. Doesn't matter. Action.
I like when you wear your hair up.
You really filled that cup up to the rim.
With the rich flavor of
Bring.
bread.
That's not me.
Oh!
Then it looks
I
even.
don't have blue fucking eyes.
Thank
Okay.
you, Scan.
Hello, hello. Check, check, check. Hey, how are we here?
Check, check, check.
It looks so low, no? Check, check, check. I guess it really doesn't matter because you're controlling it there anyway. Check, 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 check. Hey! That's fine. All right. What time is it?
We're at 8:19.
Oh, shit, is it? Damn it. Damn it.
Just 20 minutes late.
That's all? Okay then.
Where the fuck is the help at?
Make no excuses. Tell me no lies.
Oh, what is this? Okay, we got that. We got that. We're fine. We're fine.
Was that
Whatever.
really rude saying it like that?
What?
Saying where the fuck's the help? everybody better drink.
So
some
the
more
door's
Sky
open?
vodka.
What are you talking about?
Uh-huh.
All right.
What are you talking about?
What? Oh, look at the little rice.
Cute, huh?
It is.
You're like, who knew my wife could get so creative?
Yeah. All right, let's stay on the wide angle for now. Is that cool? Can we do that?
Nope.
Okay, we got the two eating.
Sorry.
We can fucking mark.
Sorry. Still do it again.
Yeah, I was hoping to get that close up of
Yeah.
evil there.
Whenever you guys are ready.
Today, dude.
Good, go. Go. What is it?
Rock with it. Rock with it.
This whole time I could have been eating in the microphone too. You know.
Hey, we've already been streaming for 15 minutes and
Yep.
fucking nothingness.
is that?
Nothingness. Well, you know how last time
You couldn't even get it set.
last time we had a little issue.
I have no control over this, you guys.
Activate.
It's the Pelon and Chubby Show with your hosts Rick Salas and Guy Murray, talking about comedy and everything that crosses their
We
mind.
got batteries.
It's the
in there.
Pelon and Chubby Show.
What up?
Really?
Really?
Thank you.
Quiet on set. And we're live.
Hello, good evening, and welcome to the episode of the Pelon and Chubby Show with Evil Evelyn and Mark the Blind Guy. It's Wednesday night. We are Pelon and Chubby. I'm Rick Salas.
I'm Guy Murray.
And I'm Evil Eve.
And I'm Mark the Blind Guy.
Yeah.
And together we unite and make Pelon and Chubby with Evil Evelyn and Mark.
Evil Evelyn and Mark.
Hey, thanks for joining us, everybody. It is Wednesday, like we said. It is our night to spend with you, and we appreciate that. Come in to listen to us talk some shit. How you doing, Guy?
I'm feeling great, man. I don't just.
Are you
I
feeling a
don't.
little
Yeah,
frisky?
I'm feeling frisky. I'm ready to jump,
not
jump,
see
jump.
him
I'm like
coming in hot
crisscross
like-
and stuff, man. I'm like crisscross, jump, 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 baby.
Did he come in like with that
Come in
strut
hot
like he
like
just got
Tomb
laid?
Raider.
Huh?
Is it Tomb Raider?
Tomb Raider.
Coming in clutch, huh?
I got a little
Terminator.
tin. So we got a lot to talk about today. We got to kind of rifle through our weeks because I don't think our weeks were anywhere close to the weeks and what's been going on in the world out there. We had the Super Bowl, and there's two events there. The halftime show's one, the game's another, and then Teflon Don. Everybody give him a hand. Teflon Don got off again. Look at. We'll go into it deeper in detail, but he is the original OG. You cannot fuck with that man. Now
You can't mess
now
with
he
the
even
Dr.
has
T.
clout where he is legit being president of the United States. You
It's
can't
Donald T.
touch
WBT.
him. That's Teflon Don.
Teflon Don. La da 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 da.
So
Where'd you get that nickname from?
we're going from the old gangsters, that mob gangsters, Teflon Don.
La da da da.
Anyway,
He's
No,
motherfucking
well,
no,
deal,
give me a
Donald
brief
T.
history.
You don't want to fuck with it because it'll
we'll
cut you.
we'll
Is
talk
it
about
like the mafia?
well, yeah,
Hey?
yeah.
A
Well,
white mafia, I assume.
well,
Yes? No?
if it was any other color, they'd be just called a gang, right?
A
Show enough.
game?
Right, a gang.
But you guys realize it's Black History Month?
All day. 29
That
days
is
this
February.
La,
year.
la, 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 la.
29 days
Yeah.
this year.
One extra day, you're welcome.
Hey, at least
Anyway.
you got a month. Everybody complains. They're like, "Oh, you had to give us the shortest month
You
of the
guys
year."
have a
I
President's
didn't
Day.
complain.
They're
I got an
like,
extra day too.
you know, they got a whole month.
Yeah?
So, how, like my other buddy used to celebrate Black History Month by going out and fucking fight fat white chicks.
No
Is
way.
that
That's appropriate.
That's appropriate. That is appropriate.
is that bad?
They're the ones that started
Sounds like
it.
your friend. For sure.
But yeah, no, it's you know, so we got that to talk about.
I mean, I'm more likely to receive reparations from white women that feel some sort of guilt, like they owe me something.
right. Which you're not above
I'm
taking
not-
that, right?
Yeah. Pussy.
I'm not above
Anyway.
or below taking that.
Right.
Huh?
You'll take top or
I'll
bottom.
pick the cotton for you.
Yeah.
That's what they're saying.
Oh shit, she went deep right there. Did she make a cotton reference?
Man.
Wow, plantation and all.
You
I'm
know,
saying.
bring it back a couple thousand.
I'll
Centuries
put on
now.
I'll put on the petticoat and and you play the slave.
Hey, there's
You
a
know-
reason. There's a
But in
reason
all
why.
seriousness,
in all
that's why we
seriousness.
celebrate
Yeah,
Black
there's a
History
reason why
Month,
other
right?
countries are
not
growing
really.
heroin because we grow the best cotton. All right.
That's not why we.
Okay, no.
That's not
Okay.
why we. I don't
In
know.
general,
you do
everybody
your Cinco de
celebrates, no?
Mayo differently than everybody else does.
What do you mean? I don't even celebrate Cinco de Mayo.
What?
And everybody just drinks. I don't know what that has to do with.
Well,
It's a white
Mexican.
people holiday,
Any
really.
holiday,
appropriated.
any holiday is an excuse for America to get wasted.
Close up.
All right, so I'm talking about. Let's stick to the shit.
You know what?
talking about?
We'll get into it a little bit more later, but yeah, you
No,
know,
get it
people,
right now.
people,
That's already out of the bag.
they do take. Maybe they have the wrong impression about me because you know I point out things.
I don't see
I
it.
won't say that I'm necessarily racist,
Evil.
but I'll point out some stuff. You know, but I am sensitive when the jabs get a little bit deep about
Is a man with
Mexicans or Latinos, let's just say, or blacks, because well, for one, I'm 100% Latino,
A man
and then
like
my
me.
daughter is half black, so you may hear me say
welcome.
shit, you know, about other races, or whatever, but it is sort of in gist.
He's
you
like,
know?
but I got love for you, baby.
You know, it is
what it is.
Half of it is jokes, the other half is I'm sorry, but it's fucking real, right?
As real as it gets.
Right. So
And that's
whatever.
up for you to
Take
figure
that
out what
however
For
you
you to
want.
figure out how you want to take it.
Yeah.
Whatever you
You can
want.
take it in the pooper, whatever you want.
So then I must have been black in another lifetime because I love fucking sugar in my Kool-Aid.
That's
No?
totally,
Nobody else?
That's totally a white joke, though. You
I'm
said
sorry.
Sugar. You didn't say brown sugar.
No, but she's talking
In
about
another lifetime.
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
No. Nobody, just me.
No, I got
You
you.
don't. Huh?
You drink fucking cherry
No, but-
Pepsi.
but-
I was laughing
But
on
white,
the
but
inside.
white trash are Kool-Aid drinkers too, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What, the Kyle Mountain
Bologna
Dew?
sandwiches and
Mountain
fucking
Dew is
mayonnaise
in no
sandwich.
comparison with Kool-Aid.
One of you turds is about to get
Kool-Aid is
smacked.
like water and sugar.
I'm
Mountain
about to
Dew
repo
is
your
like
trailer.
corn
Stop
and
messing
sugar
around.
All
and
jacked up on
and I don't
Mountain
know.
Dew.
Mountain Dew.
And
yeah.
don't forget yellow number 5.
Yellow
What is
number
yeah?
5.
What is that?
Huh?
What's yellow number 5?
That's the coloring in all Kool-Aid, baby. It's
Oh, yeah?
all
With a
Kool-Aid.
little bit of Monica on my
Yellow-
side.
yellow number 5
and
is-
a
I'm
I'm
little-
sorry.
It's the
I
pectane
like that
and
no
the
one
yogurt.
no one gets that reference.
We had Minute Maid
Oh.
fruit punch. It was about as,
And you used Tampico, so you know you thought Tampico was orange juice. So
I
you
don't
need
know
to
about
shut
y'all,
the
but
fuck up.
they call me mellow yellow. No.
yeah. We were broke as fuck, but we tried to be as white as possible.
Well, yeah, 25
You know,
cent machine.
We were those Mexicans, you know, like quinceañera. What is
Quinceañera.
that? Like
Kings that get up.
tacos not from Taco Bell?
What's
Are you
that?
serious?
Yeah, Del Taco.
Quinceañera.
We were definitely whiteified, no doubt about
Whiteified?
it. Yeah,
You were Wi-Fi.
we were
for sure.
whiteified.
Un día de rey resta año de way is what I used to think. Most of the people that celebrated quinceañeras because they'd spend all year to get dressed up and live the rest of their year still paying that motherfucker off. Para padrinos way, para padrinos.
No, that's what the padrinos are for.
Un
Right?
día de rey resta año de way.
Dude, my brother was I don't even know if he's listening. He never listens anymore. But he was so ashamed of being part Mexican that he used to lie and tell people he was Italian. And he even took Italian in school
just
to fulfill the lie.
Yeah.
How bad is that?
Do it all the time.
And then
A+.
like me, I passed as a white kid all my life.
Yeah.
But we'd be like going to the beach, and somebody would drive by and yell, "Hey, you fucking beat her!" And talking to my brother. Oh yeah, because there was no fucking like. There
You
was
got
no,
off looking white.
Yeah, there was no.
He's so prideful too.
He would wear the little capri pants and a shirt tied up.
I just
like
thought
most
it was-
Italian dudes would. And
I just thought it was funny because he tried the hardest not to be, and he was the one always pointing, at, fucking wetback,
Take the cut.
yeah. So
Hey, I hear
That was
stereo.
kinda
all the
hilarious.
Okay,
time.
so here's this thing. Last week we filled a call from a caller. It was a random thing. We love you guys. Just cruising on YouTube. You see the live. You want to get part of the action? Please come on point and on topic. We're just spinning our wheels tonight. We're talking about the deep cover of American politics. No, wait, no.
Well, that's
got
gonna be
something
part of
You
it.
guys want to cover
Does-
the Super Bowl? I don't even watch that.
Does-
shit.
You didn't
Hey,
even watch the
Taco
Super Bowl?
Well, we
20.
gotta
Not-
talk
never.
about.
Hey,
it.
we gotta talk about the halftime show. Please
I'm
tell me
Mexican.
because
I'm picking.
So
let's talk
let me
about
ask
the
you
halftime
this:
show.
Did
I mean, it was
did,
boobs, but now what?
right? Okay, how about this? Does anybody have anything worthwhile that happened during their week
Yeah.
they want to talk
Yeah,
about?
no.
What other than your fucking bike riding?
Exactly. See,
Other than that, you have anything
He's
fucking
like, do you bike ride?
loaded wood. Loaded
You went
truck of wood,
riding.
unloaded
I don't see
wood.
your fat ass riding.
like? Did you get laid? I mean,
No, I
what-
didn't get laid.
All
I
right,
tried
so,
Last cycle you saw was your wife's cycle.
Evelyn left before.
I'm on my cycle, so it's okay.
right. So
Oh, you want a cycle?
other than other than your cycling, which I mean it's great.
Cool.
It's
no,
nice.
damn
You're right, but so
cycling.
what do you wanna
Nothing
talk about?
fun happened. So anyway, Evelyn, anything happened with you?
Anything?
No.
Okay,
No,
cool.
Restaurant?
You're right.
How about
the-
you, Chubby?
No, my uncle's running the shop right now, and
Oh,
we
is
got
he?
into
How's that
we
going?
got into a fight. No, we don't get along at all.
Fight?
So
Oh.
You got
it's
into a
not- it
fight?
hasn't been very.
Like what? Fist fight?
It's weird. We get along. I mean, we don't get along. I'm sorry.
Right.
We work. Everybody works together well. You know, there's a
Right.
certain flow that goes with the
Together.
restaurant.
Right.
And he goes,
Together.
and he doesn't ever work. So he comes in there like, oh, you have to do this. It's like
He the boss.
okay,
He come in like the boss playing the
you're
boss.
right. But my grandma's a lot less. She's chill. She's so chill. So
Yeah.
you know, we don't ever have any problems anywhere. Everybody knows their position and where they belong, and everybody's kind of just. I don't feel like anybody takes advantage of working there. Everybody has their fair share of like mistakes and perk. I don't know, whatever. You understand my flow, where I'm coming
They
from?
have their
Okay.
responsibilities.
Their
they have
responsibilities,
their
right?
roles.
So
Stay in your lane.
stay in your lane,
Punk.
uncle. And he just got on
That's
my
your lane.
nerves. And I feel like I've been just so depressed, but something kind of just awoke when he got in my face and he's like, "You need to tell your girls to stay out of the kitchen." And I kind of was like,
Did you almost go WWE SmackDown on his ass?
I was like,
Can't see me.
he's like, "Did my mom not call you?" And I was like, "No." Since he made a face, I've just been so angry and built up. So I looked at him. I was like, "No," like I had attitude and sass in my voice, and my whole head shook like I was fucking Indian, and it was great.
Like Kira says,
I was like, "No, I want no curry."
angry face, angry
Yeah,
face.
super angry face.
She-
Anyway, so he got so upset, and there was customers dining in, and he was like, "Fuck you," and I was like, "Wow,
that?
dude, he's so immature. Why
The fuck's going on there?
immaturity?" But, anyways, the show must go on, right?
No, it's beautiful.
So-
I like it.
Anyways, what stresses me out is that my grandmother calls me, and she's supposed to be, in Mexico relaxing, and she's not because my uncle's calling her, telling her a bunch of petty shit like what I just told you about, which has no kind of.
Oh, so he's
meaning
one
in
of
life.
those
Yeah, he's one of
Fucking
those. He's
snitch.
a mama's boy, little Smith. Yeah,
snitches get stitches.
I don't know what it is.
I can say it. You can't.
WWE SmackDown that motherfucker.
He's being a puss. Is he
No,
watching right now?
But I mean, I stood my ground, and so we kind of just like we don't get in each other's way. We just kind of
Right.
work, and it is what it is. I feel like
Right.
Stay
I
in
feel
your
like I
lane,
just-
Unc. Stay in your lane.
Yeah, I said what I had to say, and I was kind of loud about it. I was like, he's like, "Fuck you." I was like, "Yep, you too." Like, what are you
Right.
gonna do?
Wow.
Wow, a guy like that, huh?
Fucker. Like
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
Because I think, okay, your
See,
uncles are supposed to be supportive,
is
and
all
they're
this
the ones
pent
who
up-
mentor you,
Right.
and the reason why you watch football games in the first place. There is no sort of that in my family.
Is he the uncle that molested you? Is that where all this?
Wow. Okay. Are you projecting your own?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry.
That's
I'm sorry a
different.
priest
That's
touched
different.
you.
Priest
It
touched
happens with every Mexican
Every-
Catholic
every-
family.
Right. I didn't mind. It was.
It's okay.
I took it as an educational
I know.
situation.
I can tell.
Didn't warm his hands.
Right.
That's all.
It was like a test if I wanted to be homo or not. And I was like, nah, I
like,
don't.
Kathy uses
don't.
lube now.
I don't. No. Yeah, I don't know. That would be a weird situation. Like, if the old lady came in the bedroom, would you be cool with her strapping on a dildo and putting
What
it in your
the
butt?
fuck?
Like
What
some
kind of
people
porn
are-
you been
some,
watching?
no, some people are into
She
that.
wants to spice things up.
Some people are into that.
I feel like you would do it. I feel like you'd be like,
Conversation went south so
sure, honey.
fucking quick, it was great.
Yeah. No, it's just, I mean, there's-
Wait,
like-
do girls ever put fingers in your buttholes? Any of you?
No, actually.
I told you about the Benoit balls. That's about it.
No, I don't remember. Do you
you
want to?
tell.
No.
You gotta let the cat out the
He's
bag.
like, no, my kids
So
are
I'm
listening.
just saying, like,
It's okay.
if she came home and she's like, hey, I want to try something in the
In
bedroom.
all honesty, how else are you
It'll
supposed
only
to get,
last a couple minutes because if she hasn't practiced, she'll get tired of the hip action or
how
trying
else
to
are
fake
you
or
supposed
force
to get
the
the
action.
dribble out? I mean, you can't get your arm back there quick enough,
Stop faking the funk, honey.
You're saying that they're not active
If they're
enough
not
to
active
be able
to do
to
that enough,
thrust
they-
enough
Right,
for
they
the
can't get
movement.
Where's the
movement right.
bartender at? What the
I feel like
fuck?
he'd be
Yeah,
like,
right?
no. I know.
Where's the
right? Where's the
bartender?
help?
Yeah, I need another
Perry,
drink.
can you get your ass down here,
I need a
please?
drink.
I'm just kidding. I'm a waitress in real life. I can get you a beer if you want.
No, I
A
don't.
beer.
You want
No,
some
we
Pepsi
need-
Cherry?
We need a liquor.
You want to shut
I
the
need
fuck
a-
up, please, for a little bit? You? No?
the front door.
Nobody?
Yeah.
Nobody
no,
with
no,
me?
I
I
need
do.
a
I'll
soda
look at
water.
I'm just kidding.
Soda water.
Yeah.
You don't have any more.
water. No
good.
cherry
And he
Pepsi.
never even brought.
Do you want
tell-
to move there,
Hey,
Lo?
yell and tell Perry to bring some ice.
Wow.
Dame some hielo.
Just like that. So anyway, this week, Super Bowl
Oh, what's up
behind
with
the
this week?
action. We got the. I don't know if they want to call it outrage. It's like a fake outrage because of all the pelvic thrusting and the two women.
It wasn't really that.
50-year-old and 46-year-old dancing and jostling around and
Hey, I
everything.
still hit
How old
those
is
fucking.
Shakira?
I still hit those leftover enchiladas
Is
any
she
day of the
46,
week.
both of them moms, and they brought out a stripper pole,
Yeah.
and then
They did have one, yes.
Yeah.
then-
Those two
and then-
Latinos. Do you know what that's saying? Taco 2020.
2020.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, but
that's
this
why
is-
Jack in the Box
but-
released those those tacos right before the Super Bowl.
But let me ask you something.
Conspiracy. Oh,
It was delicious.
Is
It was the best.
I would
Super Bowl
still
show
eat that
in years.
enchilada out.
Yeah,
At 43.
yeah, he Mark, I don't know beer.
Yeah, you fucked up.
Mark has to refer to the Latina women as enchiladas.
Hey, I said I would still eat that enchilada out. There's no doubt about it.
No, they are.
As they age, those shit gets cheesy. Crusty.
Those were
Anyway.
pure on chile rellenos right there.
Yeah, Rihanna.
He didn't even see it. He just saw a description.
they?
He heard a description about how
I'm like,
Shakira was
yeah,
shaking
listen to this
her.
Democrat tell me what I see and don't see. Shut the fuck. Anyway.
Ooh, I like it when he
know,
gets spicy. Oh, oh,
Yes.
oh.
He has
Wants
TV
the
with,
spice
he has TV
mirage.
with Braille.
Yeah, finger this shit out. Oh.
He
Wow.
felt it. You feel me?
Shakira was wearing what
Felt
she
that.
was wearing in the Zootopia
You can hear that
movie.
shit clap a mile away.
Dude,
So I can only imagine that was a good show.
she was way. What happened?
Way looking good for 50.
No, Shakira's 43.
Shakira
J-Lo is 50.
danced better, sang better, looked
Yeah,
better.
Because she's
than
8 years
J-Lo.
younger than J-Lo.
Well, she's younger.
Right,
I give her
but
that.
even that though.
So that's like
Her
1,000
hits
more
ain't
blocks
lied.
less
Her
than
hits
she's
didn't
went
lie
around.
for a long time. It's been a long time, and
Yeah.
she's performed
Yeah.
more recently than J-Lo.
J-Lo's got a show that she does in Vegas, right?
Yeah.
A regular show.
walks around
With-
with dudes
with
carrying
Britney
her from
Spears.
one spot to
She
the
has a
other. She sings
residency?
song. She
Yeah.
picks her up and he moves her to another spot. And
Right.
she maybe comes
Now, I
in
will,
high-five
I
the
will
crowd.
say this.
She's not
Yeah.
active.
She's not active. She
They
gets carried around.
didn't just
It's like a
they-
baby.
That halftime show, they practiced it
Couple
with the
walkthroughs.
cameraman, all that
yeah.
stuff. So
yeah.
how
There
they
was some beautiful.
how they
Angles.
how
Yeah, someone jacked off 3
how-
or 4 times
Pussy
before the show
angles?
started.
how do you not choose a better camera angle when you have that wide of a group of people watching that show?
But how can you not when you have that wide of a anyway?
No, it was choreographer. The shots were deliberate. I mean, when
It's a
She had to
conspiracy.
put her hand there to cover up her snatch.
Oh no,
she
dude.
ran and slid towards the camera.
I like how you guys aren't even covering the Super Bowl. It's just like it's all about
the
People already covered it.
the
It's so
Mexican
good.
chicks.
No.
And then what happened about the cages? I heard something about cages.
Yeah,
and-
Kansas City won.
Yeah.
So anyway, the halftime. No, the cages. I don't understand what the
It's
big.
just to symbolize
that's
little
just
kids getting
people.
put in cages,
That's
you know.
just people that don't have a
Propaganda?
life. That just want to talk shit, stir it up.
Right.
Because there's nothing wrong with her daughter singing. There's nothing wrong with the.
They create jobs
it was
by
just,
doing this.
It
People
was
talk about
just
this shit for hours.
what you call it. It was just decoration. It was just whatever. It wasn't. There was nothing wrong with that.
You think there was nothing symbolic going on there?
No,
not that I
that's
saw.
fine. But here's where what there was a guy that they interviewed, local news. It was on Fox 5, and they interviewed him and they asked him what he thought about the whole thing. Or actually, I think it was.
What'd he
Anyway, he said that the outfits were a little too skimpy. And she looked at him like, are you serious? Like,
Are
you're a
you
guy,
serious? You're a guy and you're
y-
complaining
and you're
about his
complaining
skin.
about
Yeah,
that.
right.
That's how uncomfortable
America.
it made people, you know?
Some people. Other people were still glued
I thought
to
we
the
were in
TV and
Trumplandia.
Well, that's,
Hey.
that's the other thing. The same people that were saying those two women were trashy, but they'll look at a Melania and say, "Oh, she's classy."
Yeah.
I
So-
mean, everybody's gotten naked, but not for the
Naked.
camera. No one's not for
Naked?
the camera in such a fashion. And now that you're
Addressing
Melania,
it,
you're
oh.
addressing it. You're just throwing these comparisons. Like, wait,
I think
why?
I think for Super Bowl is still a family show, like a family event.
I don't think so.
And there's
No,
kids
the
watching.
parents are getting hammered while the kids are in
Right.
another
But
room, like
kids-
fucking getting molested by Uncle Dave.
I
and
watched it,
That happens every other
and
weekend. There's
when I was a
Super
little
Bowl.
kid,
It's the biggest human trafficking
I just-
crime.
I just
No?
think
Nobody's-
that
No,
Keep
that
trying, keep trying.
they could have done the same show and just had different camera angles.
same
and it
with
wouldn't have
Easter
been as
and or
bad.
Christmas. So
That's all. I think it was a little poor judgment on the production.
It
Really?
helped majorly.
What's that?
I missed the wardrobe change though. I really did. I mean, she had a
She had it
black-
on underneath.
I know she did, but I didn't see when it boom jump
Yeah.
off. I didn't see it jump off.
me neither.
Well, they're
Who are you
professionals.
talking about?
So
Jennifer Lopez did
yeah.
her wardrobe change. She went from a black jumpsuit to a silver.
That's what you're mad about?
I'm mad. I missed it. How did she do a spin? I mean, it wasn't.
Didn't you watch a
real.
Can't you do
I
a
can.
rewatch?
I can and I will.
Were you
Look-
harassing
look that
someone at
shit
the
up
Super
right
Bowl
now.
party or
No.
something?
No,
Hey,
I can and I will.
You can look it up right now. Is there copyright rights still on the Super Bowl? I mean, it's just got to be released to the public. That's public information.
what's he doing? Why is he
Let's
not
see
bringing ice?
that twat.
Can and I will. Can and I will.
You
You
know,
need ice for your.
My drink.
you
But
need eyes for the
why
drink.
is- what's he doing?
What's the waiter doing, dude?
He's not
You
your
know what
waiter.
he's doing
No, I
with
don't.
the mail-in bread.
The Bill and Brian.
Oh my God. It's
Is
gonna
that
be a
what you
great one.
hired-
It's going to be a good one. I can
Did
just
you
feel it.
hire him for that?
So I don't know what I still am kind of leaning to it, like it was a little too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Were you sitting there appalled though?
No.
No.
No,
No,
no.
I'm never gonna say that, but
Oh, we've
I'm
seen her
saying,
boobs
look,
before.
if it
Come
was
on,
all
man.
guys watching it, then
If it was
whatever.
all guys watching it, that's
No.
the thing.
No, there were kids.
There's
Well, yeah. Hey, those
Women
kids
and
got to
children.
grow up right.
The children are only forced to watch it because that's
Yeah.
what their parents like.
no.
but I don't think
I
that's
loved
their
football
choice.
when I was little. I watched
Hey.
it.
Kids acceptable
It's
on
just-
If someone
football.
like me who didn't grow up around that, you're not gonna watch it.
It's you know what?
Well,
it's
that's
it's,
too
it's
bad.
just it's not necessary.
You got to learn about it sometime. We're in the world
You
of
could have
information.
pulled off the same show, and it's not necessary.
Hey,
Like
let's-
if I was doing this show and I thought kids were watching it,
You would not take
I
your
would
top
not
off?
do.
So
what
that's
what
that's
I
where
do.
his reference comes back to,
What I
where
do.
Melania, whatever,
Melania.
whatever.
Mel-
That's what I'm saying.
Anya.
But she's been posed nude,
Melania.
so we don't need any of that in our White House, but we do. So what is the big deal with the Super Bowl?
It's not. There wasn't a spoon.
Give me
Nothing.
30 minutes of pure
That well, I don't know. The
There
opinion
wasn't a
is different.
spoon.
gyration.
though. The
and pole
opinion.
dancing.
I don't think you can compare the two.
Pole dancing.
I'm just that they're qualified for what they did. They came and performed
Yep.
and they
Yeah,
entertained, and that was it. It
Guys,
was-
it's business
Yep.
at the end of the day. They got paid to do something, did it, and whoop-de-doo.
woo.
And
And
they
it's
gave
our job
everyone
to
a
sit and bitch
boner,
and
which
moan
I
and
feel like
piss
is
like
a
an
plus.
But
opponent
that's not
jerk,
what the
bend over
game
and
is.
They
sit
would
up
have came
like
out
a
and
That's not what the game is about.
Amish schmucks. And
So they
everything
said,
and
well-
still did their songs.
They said, well,
Yeah.
wh-
You
what's it?
still bitch about it.
What
oh,
about
look at the
Adam
Mormon
Levine
tabernacles
the year
out
before
there singing.
coming out without a shirt on?
Yeah.
They
Mark,
said,
cállate.
you know, Adam went out there without a shirt on. That wasn't okay either.
And that lady Janet Jackson's boobie popping out.
Well, that was an accident.
Okay.
Yeah, an accident.
Was it really an accident?
Yeah.
Yeah, an accident. Okay, okay.
She
I
said,
saw that.
She said booby.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that's appropriate,
Orderly.
So,
I guess.
Chi Chi. You want me to say Chi
Chi
Chi?
rock out doing TTs.
The game itself
Was it good?
was
Where Donald mistake
was not very good.
Ridiculous.
They didn't. The two
They didn't-
quarterbacks played bad.
They didn't hide the fix very well.
No, they didn't.
They were trying to cover the
I
spread
saw
enough,
it.
but they didn't cover the spread. So it's like,
No.
well, we're going to have a high-scoring game.
He played. Both quarterbacks did not play good.
No.
So it's not rigged?
Oh, it's rigged.
I'm starting to think it is.
It's rigged, and
Took you long enough.
the chosen winner was announced
Right.
a long time ago. They didn't even cut confetti in a different color scheme.
No.
They already had the hats for the champion.
Well, they always make it too.
They make. I know, but they already know. They know.
My thing was that
Then they just blame it. They look for a scapegoat. Was it officiating?
San Francisco. No, it definitely wasn't officiating. San Francisco
There was some hard calls.
was moving the
Some
ball.
dumb stuff.
Yeah, but they made more calls in favor of San Francisco than they did Kansas City.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but that no.
Were they on
late-
home turf?
The delay of game call that didn't happen. The delay of game.
yeah, they
call
should have called
turned
that.
out-
But I will tell you this: that delay of game call
Was such a-
was on San Francisco,
Yeah, delay of game.
and it should have been
they let the
called.
play. Yeah, should have been called. The
Right.
let the play go. The results of the play wasn't over.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't.
But the play should have been stopped.
If it would have been stopped, they would have had another shot with 5 yards further back. But actually, by it not being called, was good for San Francisco if they would have completed a pass or something. If they would have got a first down. So you can't really. That's kind of
Tit
bullshit.
for tat. It was tit for tat. But that was a non-call that could have changed that series.
Yeah, after you know that play resulted in
Turnover.
giving the ball back to Kansas City. So whoever made up that complaint about that non-call is kind of fucking retarded. But
Yeah, I mean, but they had it all the way down to the certain. They had it all the way down to certain things, different calls. There was, I mean, other than the yes, it was me. Other than the non-call, there was I forgot what the play was, but it's just like this whole rap sheet on numbers, how they get it. There was a turnaround on possession. Yeah, it's just not cool, not cool. So, but the game was not as much of a snoozer as the previous one. So we're thankful for that.
Right.
well, it is definitely better than the Rams.
Oh God,
That-
we were scratching our head. How come their best player isn't on the field
And you got they were the highest scoring
all season?
team all season, and then they can't score.
Yeah, right.
What in the fuck's going on?
There's a problem.
So anyway, I guess that part of it was better. It was a little more
Stage fright.
entertaining. But I'll tell you what, the playoffs compared to the playoffs, that Super Bowl was fucking miserable. The playoffs were outstanding. You know, the playoffs were.
I mean,
like,
damn, the
great
playoffs, that
games.
LSU,
I mean,
that
when you
LSU college game,
Yeah,
though,
that
dude.
college game
man,
was
that
great.
Was fucking tense. No,
It was.
we got some good QBs coming up in the world. You know,
Yeah.
they're going to be playing. They got a lot of opportunities ahead of them. You know, it's
Yeah, but I think
good all around.
NFL's changing so much that they're protecting the players. That yeah, these college kids can just basically walk all over. You know, with their little option offenses and all their new schemes and everything.
But
and
there's
just-
teams that need them,
Oh,
and that
no doubt.
can be.
No doubt. It's the veterans that are like
You know?
bowing out. You know.
Well, hey, if they're bowing out, give them a good retirement. Then
Good
you know,
retirement. And out. So
why
you know,
hurt
a bunch of-
yourself anymore when
have a
someone
bunch
good
of college kids
plays.
playing for us. Now XFL starts, baby. XFL
Oh, boy.
starts.
XFL.
So I bought the last time they were
Went
out.
from not
Yeah,
for
yeah, yeah.
long to XFL.
I bought season seats for the team in San Francisco. And the fuck's he doing?
He's finessing your way.
Oh, nice.
It didn't work with Evil Evelyn, so he went to the next best
Come
option.
on, what,
It's the
what
workout.
response did you think you were gonna get
the
when you
workout
asked
suit.
me? What the fuck?
I
That's the
mean,
workout
good
suit.
luck, because if Rick can't get to her, then
He's fucking Brock. Look at him dumping his eyes. He's like, motherfucking Perry.
No, I don't care.
Yeah, dude, no, really.
I'm totally joking. I love everyone.
Find another one where I found that one.
Not.
Yeah, right.
Ain't tripping.
Just put the
I
check in
didn't
the
watch
mail,
the
it'll
Super
it'll come
Bowl.
Did I
seaside.
kill that soda water? Fuck Get,
Yeah, but
I guess I'll
no,
just go
no,
straight
dude.
vodka,
Kathy
bro.
said she fucking hid some of that shit. So,
No, I have a whole thing of it.
He's
in
like,
this
nah, I
fridge.
got my
oh,
stash.
okay. I see.
And in other news,
In other news about
Did
this,
anyone get laid?
Yeah.
Not me.
Oh, I was gonna say. Let's talk about that
last
after the
week,
class.
you're
Let's talk
what?
about sex, baby. It's
we-
all
are we
about
gonna-
you
You
and me.
see, that's cause of evil Evelyn can't get a nut off. Then you see, let's talk about.
Let's talk
sex.
about fuck you.
All right. Perhaps later.
maybe.
So now I need Perry to give me a soda water, fucker.
What?
He's the worst
What is
fucking ever.
What is a soda water? Those
A
little
sody
green,
water,
the
little
green
sparkling
ones.
crystal
This.
spring ding.
They're okay.
Oh, those
There's
green
those.
ones.
Okay. Just
yellow or
say you
green
want a
one?
green one.
Whatever,
That's the
bring-
last
bring,
yellow
like,
one. I
bring-
didn't want to
yeah,
open
whatever.
the green case.
Yeah,
Pour
yeah,
that
no,
shit on the
fine.
rocks.
Bring
Just
2 or 3
drink
of them.
it.
It's my house.
So what else? I guess the big news is
Nancy Pelosi. She, what was written on that paper? Do you
That-
want to be my Valentine's? I mean, come on, we gotta
Nancy, will you
say
be my
it.
Valentine?
She ripped that shit up. Fuck no, motherfucker.
So we want to talk about the snub handshake first.
All right,
when
snub
he
handshake.
came in,
would you shake her hand if it was you?
Hell no. I bet he's got warts after that shit.
After that bitch
some kind of
has done everything
STDs.
that she's done to him.
She has
Is
held
that why
out
this-
as long as she could for the query. She was being pressured. Schuler had made his moves. They had the articles. They
Right,
did
no,
their best case. They
the
got
Secret
everything
Service
they could
swooped
to put
in
together.
quick, man.
But
They
if
had
you
to
were,
wipe his
if
hand.
you were DT,
I would have wiped my hand immediately.
would you
dude.
have? Would you shake her hand? Honestly,
I'd
I would.
shake it,
I'd
but
just
I'd
think
wash
you
it.
did.
To show
Maybe
some
take
sort
the
of
glove
decorum.
off after.
To show decorum and some classiness.
Would you touch it?
Classiness.
He's the one fingering her. Yes, of course he would touch it.
Touch it.
Oh wow!
Oh,
Well,
are you
get
saying
your
he
insider
said
information.
why?
Is that why they?
You
both-
can just tell.
Is he not at the
he's
Pelosi
He's high
Cafe?
on, he's high
Oh.
on Adderall. She's
He's
on,
like, that's not what you said you were gonna do, and you promised in bed.
But
That
You don't
was
think
probably
so?
the worst.
There's a
But Trump-
there's a
Pelosi's-
backyard deal.
Pelosi's too American for Trump. He likes those
European,
overseas gals.
overseas,
You
Look.
know?
Overseas.
Yeah, you
Look.
know.
Bonkas
She's-
and
She's
with Mr.
and
England?
do you
Bianca
see his
and
wife?
Sri Lanka.
Do you
No.
think there's any remote chance that he would fuck that old bag?
Oh
Really?
hell no, dude.
Do
Not
you
with
think there's even a
Ivanka.
chance that he even
Who
fucked his
thinks?
current
Ivanka?
wife?
That's what I'm
Shit.
saying. He doesn't
He's
fuck
a
his
5
current
minute-
wife.
Are you
he's a
kidding?
5 minute- he's
I
a
bet he
5
jerks
minute
off just
flare.
to her talking. Oh
You
yeah.
really think she lets him get down and dirty with her?
Of course.
She's like,
You're-
They got
yeah, you're-
kids.
Yeah.
Okay. those
okay,
are
probably
Melania.
by a dish,
appropriated
a dish, right? Made in a dish.
Maybe Trump Jr. was assimilated, but still, some people
Petri
do
dish
that.
babies.
Yes.
Because
Petri
look at
dish
Barron.
babies.
Look
Hey,
at
I can
Barron.
tell you
The
this.
guy's
if-
rich enough. He's like, I ain't got time.
If he wasn't getting any, he'd put that thing back in the box and ship it back and get a new one.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
You bet. He already is. Yeah.
Well, was it 42 women?
Yeah.
27 with actual
Hey.
court cases in existence
Ain't not
right
like
now?
Magic Mike
course.
with 2,800 a fucking year.
All that shit's gonna come out.
Still ain't
The
beating
dude's
Magic
got-
Mike.
If they think they can get a
hasn't,
paycheck,
though.
You gotta shut up, money.
fuck. If
Yeah,
they're gonna get, if
he
they think they're
got
gonna get
shut
a
up money.
paycheck, then of course they're all gonna start coming out of the woodworks.
All he does
You
is
know?
pay
Yeah.
severance checks.
Stormy Daniels.
Right? Stormy.
So I mean, whatever. Fuck.
Hey, dude,
People
he paid her
are-
a lot of money. If that's the case, call me a hoe. I ain't gonna see shit. I'm just saying.
But the other hose that didn't show up
Yeah.
was Bolton.
Yep.
Bolton could have shut the whole thing down with all his proof.
But that hoe shut his mouth up.
Dude, they could have had video and audio,
Yeah.
and still nothing was gonna
It
happen.
would have been like that scene off of fucking
Agreed.
Liar Liar. You know,
You know,
they're-
because when shit goes
Let's hear the
down,
tape again, shall we?
you got to stick with your family and your people. And
People.
as Republicans, other than that fucking Mitt Romney, they all stuck together.
Mitt Romney? I
Like
thought
they
that was a
should.
state. Oh.
Okay, so on the article 2, the abuse of power,
That's a fucking
53
non-issue as far as I'm concerned.
53 to 48. That one was a closer, but
Right.
still 53 to 48.
Right.
I felt like
and
this whole
the emollient clause and then number 2,
Uh-huh.
the first charge, it was 53 to 47.
Yep.
They could have swung either way. So there were still people.
But
in
guess
the
what?
Senate,
It
in
still
the
got
Senate that was
acquitted.
acquittal. acquittal.
They just didn't
You
get
were
their money
But
in
he's still forever.
money in
he's
time.
got their
forever
money.
impeached.
Do you know
The
how
House
much
brings impeachment.
money the taxpayers had to
has
spend for that fucking hocus
The Senate
pocus?
is never convicted.
You know,
Yeah,
the,
you know how much
the-
money that taxpaying dollars spent? You.
Yeah.
You
Well,
spent
there's
for
nothing
doing
you can
that
do
shit?
about that. If they didn't spend it on that, they'd spend it on something else.
Yeah.
More than $400 million.
Talk about
So-
the wall that fell. or
Just in
anything
the
like
fucking, you know.
Hey,
that.
so-
He didn't mention
in the
anything
motel.
about any of his policies last night during the State of the Union.
About the wall?
No policies on that.
No reason
why
to.
you watched it
Why
is
would
'cause
you?
paid for
Because that was
shit.
his running shit.
Whatever.
Now he's like,
Oh,
oh,
hey,
we're
he's
doing
talking
so
about the
great.
he's talking
So
about the
much.
shit that matters, that jobs, all that stuff. The wall.
Okay, you gonna say
Whatever.
that the unemployment rate on black minors? Huh? Wait, black children don't have to work. They're supporting their families
Right.
if they are, but it's down. That's
Right.
not something you brag about.
Well, no, but he was saying
He
unemployment
did.
in general.
He said
I
unemployment
know.
on black minors. He
Whatever.
pointed that out.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And then
You
he
know,
also
whatever.
said
Like,
schools.
that's
The-
stupid.
but
Cock
the fact is, the fact checkers,
Oh, the fat checkers were all over.
they were
that
all
stuff.
over it, and guess
Yeah.
what?
All of it was pretty much bad. It was tainted.
No, they came out this morning and said that they checked it all, and it was all correct.
No, his,
Yeah.
his
It was all
unemployment- His
correct.
unemployment numbers.
Where
whack.
are you?
They
The
are
most-
down.
The most
Are they not down?
jobs- They're not down, like he said, in record. The only thing that's been up and good right now is his approval rating.
And the
He's at
economy's
40
the economy's doing good.
Oh my
That's,
God.
and that's all.
Hey,
PR
are we?
work.
We're not having a slowdown like we did with everybody else.
Okay, so the only thing, the reason why it's good to keep Trump, because he is riding the wave of all the successes that Obama had. If you change everything now, he's not going to go to, and I mean, because
Are we really going to go to the we invented everything?
I'm not saying
and
we
somebody else
invented
took
anything. Okay, so has he done anything
He
for
totally
ACA?
went there. He
has,
went there.
Has Trump
He
done
fucking
anything
went
for
there.
ACA? Has
Hey.
Trump done anything for the ACA?
I don't even know what the fucking ACA is.
Okay.
You're talking to somebody that doesn't give a fuck about anybody but himself. So
Right.
what?
White
Healthcare.
power.
Simpsons already did it.
Healthcare program. He was
Okay.
going to do that. He talks
Yeah.
about how he flipped NAFTA and signed a record-breaking trade.
I would flip that bitch and fuck her from behind too. I'm
for
just saying.
Canada and Canada and Mexico.
Yeah,
That's still in the works.
yeah,
I signed a landmark deal with China.
Yeah.
yeah. China, and guess what he got out of it? Coronavirus. So don't go
Oh
there.
fuck, that's
Don't
a
go
whole
there.
other fucking
Dude,
story.
10,000 motherfuckers
We're gonna
got
get into
infected
that.
right there, dude. We're fucked.
Yeah.
They're
Don't
not even
go to
saying like
China,
how many
alright?
really.
No, they're not really
You better
saying-
keep the one you have, Rick, and don't get another one. I'm just
So
saying.
hey, so
it comes
U.S.
with
the
package.
U.S. said, hey,
Can we get our people?
you want us to help you out? They're like, fuck no, we don't want you really to know what's going on.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
I think
Guess what?
this virus is so bad
It's
that
bad.
it's some form of chemical warfare against their own people.
Yep.
Their
You
own
think?
people,
Population
why?
control.
Population control.
They got
In
2 billion
China?
people.
They've had
They got to start getting rid of
SARS.
Yeah,
people.
but
They've had swine
this
flu.
is affecting the whole world now.
Well, no, because it
No.
slipped out of their little clinic.
Because
But here's-
airplanes.
here's-
If you say the
You know what?
origin
Blame that
was
shit on
Halul-
Delta.
That's your theory?
Halul, China,
It's
Hey.
fucking Delta's fault.
Here-
and then you say, okay, we're going to sequester it, and then bing,
and then
it's over.
Delta's like, we'll fly you. It's okay.
It turned into bird flu on a
It
plane.
it turned
Yeah.
into something where
Corona
they made a
bird
pact.
flu.
They're like, we'll
The
fly
only way to
people.
combat that
You make
shit
the
is
virus.
alliance.
Make the virus will.
So
We'll spread this
here's
shit.
Kung fu.
here's
virus.
what I do think though. I don't think
What do
it.
you
think?
I don't think it was
You don't think it's
necessarily
chemical
no.
warfare?
But I will
No.
tell you this.
No, that-
It's-
This is how
it's a
fucked
type
up they
of
are.
STD.
Here we go.
This country,
I'm ready.
China, that they would entertain the idea
They would.
in order to stop this virus and doing all this shit.
To nuke a
They'd
city.
probably fucking bomb that city and destroy it completely.
They're already
And
talking
everybody
about it.
in there, right? Just to do it, just to save it.
They're already setting the grounds for
You
that
know
by
what's
stopping
sad
all the transportation
Is
out
that
of
they're
there.
so
Technically
technologically
advanced? Right.
advanced that they can just resurface again, whereas
Well,
the U.S. is not even
Dude,
up to par with
7,000
what China's
people
doing.
got together and built a hospital for more than 2,000 people in what, 10 days? America can't pull their head out of their ass like
That's
that.
what I'm saying.
It takes us that long just for fucking bureaucratic
Licenses
bullshit.
and everything, but the quality and the facility of that building is not.
Well,
gonna be
yeah,
up to
no,
any
that
of our
building's meant to
standard
fall
codes.
down on them when they
Well, they're just
drop that
temporary.
They're
puppy.
just temporary,
you know,
but
But
overpopulated.
they're fucking
overpopulated.
geniuses. Put
The
everybody
fact-
in a box and then let's drop it.
The fact that they're willing to they're willing to, for the betterment of the majority of the people,
Because they got so many of them.
they're willing. They'd be willing to. I'm just saying. This is my
Some rich motherfuckers
belief
are playing games
is that
right
they'd
now.
be willing to wipe out that whole fucking village, or town, or whatever the fuck it is, and just to get rid of that.
Oh, yeah.
And they'd be okay with it. Here, that would never fucking in a million years happen. I don't give a fuck how much money you have to throw at it, how much doctors you have to bring in, whatever you got to do. There's no way that they'd kill one person.
You really
No.
think so? You don't think that
Oh,
anything
fuck
like
no.
what happened in Auschwitz and all these
No.
places could never happen here? I feel like, but that's all they talk about when they talk about it.
Yeah.
They say, you know,
What's
I
that?
was living a
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah,
happily,
if Bernie
happily
gets in
life.
office,
and
yeah.
Yeah.
The socialistic asshole fucking fry a bunch of minorities. Fuck that.
Yeah.
He thinks that
I've
they're all
got no
fucking on
comment
his
on that.
side.
But then again, you don't have to because we do it to ourselves from the inside out. So you don't have to help us from that.
Why? Because we're
aspect.
letting everybody rape us in the ass?
Well, you know, Democrats wanted to have
Thi-
sanctuary cities, so the guy that just got released killed everybody that's around him, and we couldn't leave him in
That's
jail.
not a result of
Oh.
a sanctuary city. I was
No.
talking about fixing the prison system.
Yeah.
I do know this though. All the information that we get, whether it's from fucking DT or it's from the liberals or whatever,
No, I'm talking
none of
DT.
it's fucking true. None of it is. Really.
You think it's all controlled media?
We're fucking lied to on a daily basis, and nobody ever fucking just. Let's like, hey, why don't we all just say, hey, let's find out the fucking truth. What's really going on?
Okay, so here's the problem in doing that.
I think it's
okay?
scary
It's
to know the
scary.
truth.
People don't want to know the truth. People don't. They
You
have
can't handle the truth.
right.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
so I mean, you know, there's homelessness. You
It's
see
true.
it. Cities like L.A.,
Right.
San Diego,
Francisco,
right here.
San Diego, burgeoning. I mean, there was a little small
Oceanside.
Oceanside fire in Oceanside. It was a little
It's
camp.
slowly growing.
It is. It's not slowly growing. It has been there. Places in Texas that have such sparse areas that have homelessness, they have ways of making those people disappear.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
they
called
just
a gun.
Dig a big trench and fucking.
No.
Water's warm, come in.
Come on in.
Yeah,
Or we'll
they
have
give them a bus pass to California, and they
we'll
all
bus
end up
pass and
here.
send them out here.
Yeah, no, it's true. Cities are actually
get
giving them
disappeared.
one-way tickets.
We do have. I mean, you gotta. We have the problem with homelessness here for a reason.
Yeah, we got
Because if you're going to be
15,000
homeless
people that are
anywhere,
homeless.
this is a pretty
Paradise.
weather-wise.
Keep living in
It's
your
a good
life,
place.
You wanna know the
living in
irony
Because
of that, though?
paradise.
You can't go to these other states where it snows.
75% of them in vans
Well,
make
it's
over
pretty fucking
$100,000
cold
a
here,
year.
though.
It's been cold.
I don't
Bitching
know
about the
how
weather.
people
It's
in my
not that
town are
cold at
living
all.
that are homeless.
Dude, it's
You
fucking
guys-
snowing in other
guys-
states.
Yeah,
There,
yeah,
that's
dude.
snow.
This is nothing.
My senior year in high school,
I
it
guess.
didn't get above 25 below zero for 2 months straight. I was the only one running my Subway fast food restaurant because everybody's gas lines
I got
froze.
you.
Like,
I feel you.
bro,
Dude.
dude, this ain't cold.
No, so what?
I mean,
Like
Shit.
a week of 30-degree weather.
Everybody was
40
talking
degree
about,
weather
oh my god,
for
my,
a couple
my
hours.
frost signal turned on
And it
my
happens.
car.
New Zealand's got flooding and more flooding, more
The
water. but it's
Philippines
their
got a
season.
volcano blowing up on
But
them.
it's
Australia is fucking on fire.
The
Still.
USA don't know nothing
still,
on other
Still.
countries' weather.
and we don't know.
We don't know. We don't know.
I mean, it's I'm saying that's why they're like, oh,
Look at
California's
Quincy
got
Jones.
a huge
Quincy
problem.
Jones ain't gonna help you
Are you
now.
guys prepared?
Fucking everybody comes
Is
here.
anyone
for what?
prepared
For what?
for anything?
No.
I've got
We got
medicine,
beer.
emergency kits, and
We
stuff
got
like
beer.
that.
We
I've
got water.
I got
I got
batteries.
We got Doritos. We're okay. No. It's America.
I got some Patriot gear.
If
with
the door
Hey.
closes and the
solar panels,
You want to see a panic when your fucking power goes out.
and your cell phone goes out.
When your power goes out, everybody fucking. I don't know if you remember that when it went out. Somebody
when
fucking.
the power went out, I was at
plugged some-
Albertsons, and guess what? Everybody was loading their basket with nothing but fucking alcohol products, dude. And that shit was funny because I walked up through my neighborhood in Shadow Ridge, and everybody said, "Follow Mark. He's the only one I can see right now." And I'm
Knows
like,
what's
dude, you
going
guys are
on.
fucking hilarious. That shit was great.
Knows what's
I
going
had
Dude,
to-
people
I
freaked the
cooked
fuck
3
out. It was
houses
hours.
fucking
It was
taquitos
hours.
off a gas grill. They're like, "How are you gonna start it?" I'm like, "I got a fucking lighter. Are you guys that
There was
dense?"
there
Like-
was a power outage in my neighborhood. This guy was avoiding a coyote, flipped his car, took out about 1,900 people's electricity for about 3 hours.
Oh, I remember seeing that.
It was crazy. And I woke up to just dead silence, and I was like, "Oh, this is weird.
It was that.
It's kind of weird."
I remember somebody got blamed for fucking crossing the wires or some shit, and the power went out for for what was it, like a whole day or something? Whatever. Overnight.
The guy that did that in
Yeah.
at the transit. Yeah.
So, but people freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
They didn't have power. Like it was weird.
Gas pumps didn't gas pump, so there was no gas.
So,
Grocery stores couldn't check out, so there was no
but
cell
really,
phones.
in reality,
That's not the case
what's
now.
the big deal?
Everybody's got
It shouldn't be
generators.
that big of a fucking
Oh, it
deal.
was a frantic because they
But
didn't know
people-
how long it was
That was
gonna
back
be.
then, but nowadays everybody's got solar and generators.
So I looked at I was looking at with June at a book, and it showed a map, you know, of the whole world basically, and then it showed it at night, and
I
it
love that.
showed all
When
the
it's lit up.
lights.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, right.
There's no lights in fucking Africa. What the fuck is going on? There's no lights in Africa.
Because
When you look at the map, you know, there's no lights.
They are the only ones who are going to be able to survive when
That's
all the lights
crazy.
go out. That
And then-
them and the Amish.
And then
And man.
in South America, and parts of Central America, no lights. But,
But
like
we don't know how to adapt to that.
you
Or
look at
some
the
of us.
East Coast,
I do. Oh.
towards the East Coast, it's fucking lit up like a Christmas tree compared
yeah.
to the West Coast. I never,
Of
I
course.
didn't know that it was like that dense
Oh yeah.
over there.
Yeah, I mean, and
Compared
you
to
can't
here.
you can't see the barn fire. Or
Well,
the
you know
little
why, right?
Flickering flame from space.
You know why that's the case over there.
Do you want to tell us why?
Tell us, Mark.
I feel like you want to
that-
tell us.
Well, yeah, because the Cubans got to see where to go
Oh,
The cigar
when
or
they're
what?
when they're coming over.
The butthole.
right.
The boat.
So-
Florida's lit
Hey,
up
have you
for
guys
a
ever
purpose.
taken mushrooms, like psychedelic?
Yes, I have a bunch of times. Actually, pretty good.
Either of you who are on the show,
I have not.
whose names are on the show?
I have not.
My names are on the show.
Have you?
Oh, no,
You have?
I'm not.
What?
I'm dense. I'm fucking dense.
You're virgin?
Who?
Shroomer. Any shrooms?
No.
You haven't hung out in the
I'm
land
not-
of Peter
I
Pan?
don't do side to side. I do up and down. I'm not.
What
I'm
about,
not too into
He's like,
stuff
I'm
that
all about the
makes me
thrust.
trip. Like you know.
You are a trip. It's okay.
Like what?
What?
She
about
said
the
the thrust.
¿Qué?
Two pump.
Two
chop?
pump chub?
Two pound chump. It's called hit it and quit it for a reason. No.
Well, at least now I have an excuse. I got a bad hip, so I'm like, fuck my hip. So I can't pump. It's fucking-
Bad hip, bad knee. Everything's got to be
everything's
done
bad.
for me. If it's not done for me, it's done to me.
It's sad.
It's sad. I'm
All
getting
right.
old.
So
What
what else? What else? There was something else I wanted to talk about.
This week,
That happened in the news besides Kobe, the impeachment.
Wow, that Kobe, that was.
we're still feeling the replication.
We didn't even talk about it
That
last
went-
week. That's
no.
how crazy it was.
You know why? Because it's been just.
Dude, I saw some stupid people doing tattoos. Don't do tattoos of that because you're fucking retarded.
Well, I mean, that's if they
You know,
feel
like-
like it.
They feel
You,
like
A lot of people
wanna,
have
but
Joe
like
Rogan
the tattoo
tattoos.
artists that are doing.
Do they?
He's not dead.
Well,
The fuck's
Yes.
that?
it doesn't matter.
They lose a bet.
You know.
You're
Listen-
probably gonna.
Listen, if you were super duper famous and you were a Fantastic Four
I am.
character, look
Fantastic Four
I
skin
would get your
character.
tattoo.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, but Joe Rogan.
I'm
Yeah.
Team Chubby. I
The
don't
only
know.
way I'd have a Joe
Huh?
Rogan tattoo is if I lost
You
a
team
fucking
chubby,
bet.
chublet? No.
Chublet. You know,
He's reaching tonight.
Yeah, he is deep.
Reaching in the well.
I would grab
So-
and
but
twist.
they
I have life
uh,
insurance.
All right,
you know
then.
what? One, I was
Get on over here. No.
I was
kidding.
surprised on the effect that it had on so many people.
Over different things. People
Right.
are not even in the sport itself.
Can we
Just
talk about
people-
Ari
Yeah.
Shafari?
Okay,
What's that?
The
that
comedian
oh,
who
yeah,
comic
yeah,
that
talked
guy.
about
fucking bad taste. Look, here is a fucking dork, just a
I
fucking
mean, if you
dork.
do suicidal,
What happened?
do suicidal things like that to your
What?
career. Oh, he came out and said, "Oh, wah, so what?"
Yeah, because he doesn't like
Ha
sports.
ha.
Because he's a fucking dork. He's probably picked on his whole
So
life.
he just come out and he
He-
fucking started,
you know, and so
dogging
he
on
He
gets-
said
everybody.
And-
Kobe raped a girl.
Right.
Blah 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 blah.
So if
Oh, he
he
brought
doesn't
up
know
all
that.
Kobe's past and fucking
he wasn't-
Colorado and shit.
You know what? That chick. It came out that she was looking for a fucking paycheck. That it was consensual. There was nothing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Did he cheat on his wife? Sure.
Yeah.
Fine.
All
But
those stories come out
you
that
can't
way.
call the guy a
There's nothing
rapist
to do,
and all
dude.
that
It's
stuff.
2020.
And now the guy is trying to just fucking get in the spotlight.
Yeah.
look at me.
But here's the
use
thing.
somebody else.
It's comedians making money off someone's death that they shouldn't even be doing.
Yes.
That's a line
It's
you
a
shouldn't
Kim
cross.
K
That's,
move.
you know,
Right.
yeah.
It's a Kim K move.
Okay, move. Good
You know, only Eminem could do that shit because he married and got a kid from her. But hey, it helped him
Listen,
out.
touche to him, who
You know?
thought he could get his big paycheck out of this, but it actually turned out to be way against him.
But
because
good,
for
good
the same
publicity,
reason that
bad
Coke,
publicity,
Who's that?
it works. Did we just get dinged?
Oh, you don't want which one?
I
the
was still
shitty one?
talking.
No,
so-
here.
Go ahead, man.
There was
Keep
somebody trying
talking.
to call me.
No, I
K
lost
move.
my fucking thought.
You lost your train?
I
Lost
my
your train?
There's times where you just
wanna
have to
finish?
keep
You
on
wanna finish?
talking.
Keep
You're
going.
finished.
You just keep talking. Don't worry
I
about
know.
That's how
us.
you get your nut.
Don't
You
worry
just
about
keep
my
going.
background. No,
Yeah,
that's
see?
what happened with LA Boy. It's like
You
stopped and I
lost
was
your
like,
thought halfway
maybe
through
I
the
was gonna
process.
get a nut, my nut.
You're like,
on.
am I gonna nut? Oh,
My
well,
nut.
forgot about it.
I'm about to get my nut.
See, this is the wrong with society.
Tickle
We
my
live
yoni.
a 15-second attention span. So if you don't get to the nut, you gotta hurry with the
Ew, look
licking
at
of the
that double
lollipop.
chin on me.
I know, right?
Is there?
Do not circle in on me because I
No, I'm
will
gonna
kick
circle
your ass.
in.
I will
on-
not get
you
your
fucking
tattoo.
pointed it
I
out.
will not get your tattoo.
You don't want my tattoo.
Yes. Do you see it? Do you see it? I tell my siblings, they're
little
like,
bit.
no, yeah.
Double chin?
No, it's
But
definitely
the
there.
camera always makes you look bigger.
Right?
It adds I don't 5 care.
pounds.
No, I don't care
Right.
about the 5 pounds. It's definitely there. I see
Double
it.
chin.
I'm
I'm
a-
definitely not camera ready because it adds like 25, 30 pounds.
You got a face for radio. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. We didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
Oh.
radio.
Now, I know there's a lot of people that I mean,
Oh,
some people like him, some people
radio.
don't. But Rush Limbaugh.
Rush
Oh, yeah, no, that was a
Limbaugh.
good shine, too.
Hey,
That was a good
You
shine.
know what?
You know
Giving
what?
him the Medal of Freedom,
Give it
though,
up
that's
to
some
him.
bullshit.
Give it
I
up
think-
to him.
I don't think the Medal of Freedom is valid.
But he said exactly.
Not
I'm
a
with
valid
him.
thing. That's no.
100%.
I would not give him.
I don't
feel
know.
Sorry
about,
for.
I don't know about that, but
You know what?
He
The
hasn't
medal,
really done
well, here's the
anything
Medal
to
of Freedom, bro.
warrant
You
it.
got lung cancer. What
But
the
the-
fuck kind of shit is
From
that?
smoking and puffing big cigars.
Dude.
Man, I don't think it has anything that's not connected.
And you're
not
gonna get the
related.
Medal of
And then
Freedom now.
Boom, you get fucking.
Is it gonna free me from my cancer? What kind of mind fuck is that?
But okay, boohoo. The guy's got great government insurance and great freaking.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yeah.
I'm totally disabled and get paid $800 a month, dude. There's people that are down the street that get paid $3,000 from SSI. And what's the problem here?
Yeah, he'll
He
get,
You know
sounds a
what
little
I'm
he'll
bit-
get his
saying?
pension. He good. He
You
good.
get his pension, like definitely.
He good.
But hey,
So what's the point? What's the moral of this story?
Well, I mean, I don't think he should have.
the
gotten
moral of the
Medal
story
Freedom.
is he
There-
should have ate sauerkraut.
there-
That's what I'm trying to say. All right.
Sauerkraut. That's what my
Yeah.
gremlin, my friend. My
Anyway.
friend. My friend.
I said
Dude,
my
I can
piece.
see my double chin in this. fucking
You should eat
shadow.
sauerkraut. That's what the moral of the story is.
And
Flick
then
it.
and
Flick it, see if it
flick
bounces.
Fuck you, double chin.
And in the hot 3 minutes by Evelyn, she's gonna self roast herself.
Ew.
She's gonna put the turkey in the oven.
So,
I
what-
made a turkey.
there was something else
It was
that we covered the fucking the
We covered lacrosse.
Chinese fucking invasion of.
Any good
you
commercials
find a
during
job
the
yet?
Super
Oh, did
Bowl?
you see the? Did you see the?
Yeah.
Did you see the? Did you see the plane? Did you see the planes or planes?
The planes?
There's
Oh, America! Fuck
no,
yeah!
There was no an
Oh.
unmarked plane
Where?
with about 285 people that they flew in, but they flew into a military base.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, so, that
So
mil-
one,
Okay.
an unmarked plane.
Yeah. Guess what? That
we
mi-
have commercial planes. No, we
that
have
that, mil-
white
that
unmarked
military
planes.
plane
Yeah.
landed in my ex girlfriend's base, right up the street from
from
here.
you,
Yeah. So right up the street from here. So why are they bringing 200 motherfuckers with the coronavirus
into a military
in
establishment.
Candy,
Wait,
I mean, they were already scanned.
wait, are you guys talking about the plane that landed in Hemet?
They also went to March
Right.
Air Force Base first.
They are
went to March
corn.
Air Force
Yeah,
Base first. They were
that's-
quarantined. 240.
Right.
Yeah.
And
You're
there was
gonna-
another
Cleared,
one?
quarantined.
Right.
Yeah.
Lands in March Air Force Base. Comes
Guess
in,
where they're gonna
lands in
spread
San
it to?
Diego.
All the meth addicts first.
Meth addicts.
Hemet,
But
San Diego.
240
We're fucked.
Meth addicts are everywhere.
in March Air Force Base.
Yeah.
But by the
March.
time the thing got to
That's closer to
Mira
your
Mesa.
ass.
Sierra Mesa, there was 39 less people.
You better watch yourself.
There were 39 less people.
Yeah.
So
As of this
there's
morning,
this killer
30
virus. How many
46.
people do you
Serious.
think it's gonna hit before a new?
You just better carry. Hey, the only way to combat this
Do we even
coronavirus is
know-
with the lime. So you best carry some
I've seen
limes.
some video. Of
Do we even
Chinese
know
people
what's-
about what it can do to you?
What's
what
really
it-
going
Let me
on?
see what's going on.
There was a
I don't
video.
know. I don't
There was a
know.
video. There was a video of
On YouTube? We can watch YouTube videos while live on YouTube right now. Okay.
What's that shot? I don't know what the fuck that is. It's a fucking retarded
Oh, that's
shit.
wrong.
Anyway.
I think
That-
it's on motion.
I got your emotion.
Is it?
It's not all,
Yeah, yeah. I
not
saw
all
the slow
about the
motion,
motor of
and
the
it's
boat.
all on my
It's
double
motion in
chin.
the ocean.
So I just want to say, fuck
Fuck
you
you
guys.
Let's
Oh
go-
my
Should
gosh.
we go slow mo right on you?
Motion of the ocean.
Motion for me.
Slow.
Slow motion for me.
Let me
Slow
do-
motion for
Ooh,
me.
baby. But this is crazy time.
So fresh, just a
Gobble,
clean,
gobble.
clean.
Okay, did you guys see the
Acquittal.
Donald Trump
Acquittal.
ad
Acquittal.
and then the Mike Bloomberg ad?
Oh, snap. I have not seen that. What's it?
The Donald Trump ad.
I don't watch TV.
That
so.
interview was great. Did you hear that interview that Trump did?
Yeah.
What, with
Like I
Sean
said,
Hannity?
why would you let yourself get goaded into doing that interview where he says, okay, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say some names and just give me your response. What the fuck? Why would you ever, like, are you that stupid to do that? What good is going to come out of that?
What is this,
Nothing.
Fear Factor?
So he says, Mike Bloomberg, and he's like, oh, he's such a sad little man or something.
Well, yeah,
It
dude,
was
we
like,
know what he's going to
why
say.
would
The
you
second you bring
fucking-
up his name.
Bloomberg is real money.
my
and that's the
God.
only one Trump can really be messed.
He's
messed
only,
over in his head
you know
about.
what he's going to say? He's only $500 million poorer than me, but you know,
Hey,
it's,
so
you know,
he says,
billion. Oh.
Billion.
he says, Mini Mike he's just a sad little man. Can you believe he actually asked for a box to stand on? That's what he said.
I like the
Oh
gumption
my
there.
Hey, he likes to do stair steps. You know, those boxes come in handy.
He
Oh.
is just 100% shit talker.
Oh yeah.
Like just
So
a
am I.
shit
Naturally.
talker.
But hey, a
I'm
man
just
in
a
his
shit talker too,
ship.
It comes back.
But it's just like, why do you have to do that? Why do you feel?
Well, that's what we're trying to do is get
necessary,
paid to shit talk on the
you know?
radio.
Well, yeah, of course. Like,
He
but
who
we're not,
has the
we're not
power of the
fucking
media
president.
We're not
controls
If
the
I was
masses.
if I was a president, I would
Yeah.
not.
You would control the
Like,
masses.
I might say it to my wife, say it
Yeah,
to
no,
whatever, but
yeah.
I'm not gonna fucking.
But then you would
on
say
an
it to your
interview,
wife and then
come
turn
out-
around and be like, "Oh yeah, we're on live."
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, I'll
Is this thing on?
dude, I'll play the game just like they
Who you
have
want me to
to.
roast? I'll roast
You
you.
have to play the
I'll roast you
game,
right now.
but you
I
gotta
will
be smart.
bomb your ass. No.
No,
Look.
here's a funny thing too.
As retarded as he is,
Who called?
huh?
Who
Did you bring
called?
some ice,
Hey,
fucker?
I brought you
You
ice.
disappeared.
Fucker.
No, but I'm saying it's almost gone.
Who called?
who
It's
called?
Prank caller?
Some dude from last week.
YouTuber?
YouTuber.
YouTube. Yeah,
You pooper.
it wasn't worth fucking.
No, I saw you make a little face like, ignore it. Ignore
Where'd you
it.
disappear?
Yeah.
Hey, yay.
Oh.
You get
what
Did
lucky?
you
else,
see that
Get
cum
lucky?
stain? He's on the casting couch.
On the casting
He's
couch.
prepping. He's prepping.
What was the other hot one? No,
What?
The other hot one was
Why?
seriously.
Didn't you just go on vacation, Perry?
What happened? You were heartbroken?
Didn't you see my double chin? I'm looking like you nowadays.
Yeah, she hasn't done the
Oh.
Evil E Hot 3.
Hey, you know, when in Rome, you act like the Romans.
Completely
Oh,
faked
shit.
on that.
Yeah, I lagged.
She was like, "What are you talking about?" And I was like,
What are you talking about?
We were going to dedicate a whole segment to you and your
What? Guy
Double
with a small
chin.
pee-pee? What?
Volume was getting up there, though.
You look like
crazy.
Look at it. It's all right. Who is that?
Did you just say this Joker?
Joe's
You bring
abortion
him on and
clinic.
then just hang up on
It's
him.
the white guy from last week.
Joe's abortion clinic.
This is the.
Hello, caller.
we
Welcome to the
scrape
Pelon and
him?
Chubby Show. How you doing?
What's your name? State yourself.
Why did you introduce yourself like that?
Phil.
Who's this?
This is Phil. I was trying to get on the show.
What's up, dog? Phil from last week?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, I've been pretty busy over there. I
Phil-
was wondering if I could be on your radio show.
Of course you can,
No.
Phil. Your family, man. Of course. Where you call? Hey, Phil, tell everybody where you calling from.
We love meth
Can
heads.
I be on the show?
Yes, sir.
You're on the show. Where
hey,
you
Phil,
calling from?
Where are you calling from?
Oh, 'cause I can call back.
No,
No, you're good.
fine.
You are actually live right now.
Oh.
Say hi to everybody.
Lord Jesus. Oh, I'm
Where you
nervous.
calling
How
from?
much longer is the show on for?
We got 20 more minutes left on the show.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so where's you called the
Oh.
perfect timing.
I'm from Port Allen.
Port Allen. I love
Fort Allen.
It's Louisiana.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Louisiana. Now is that near Greenbow, Alabama?
Call back when you learn your Louisiana accent, baby.
Well, I just want to say God bless
oh.
this podcast.
Hey, go LSU.
He went a little cowboy.
Go
I wanna
LSU.
be able to call in. So God bless this podcast.
Oh shit.
And God bless the internet
Hey,
for
and
making
LSU.
this show possible. And God bless microphones. You know, without the microphones, you
Bless
won't
it all,
be able
please.
Trump
to
We need
2020.
connect to the
We
podcast.
got it.
And I wouldn't be able to talk on
He's
this
jacking off at the
podcast.
same time.
So have you been?
How
Have
do
you,
you
Phil?
know?
Have you been listening in and watching?
Yeah, Pelon.
Which one of our topics grabbed you the most?
I wanted to buy one of those videos you were selling.
What? Okay. Well, we'll
What
make
video?
that
What
happen.
video was he
There's
selling?
One of the one with all the little boys. They're
Oh.
all peeing on your face. I
Right.
pay extra.
That was the R. Kelly video.
He was the other
I
Catholic
don't
boy in
know.
your
He's the
class.
other Catholic boy in your class.
Phil, is there something you want to
There
tell
you
us?
go.
All right.
And just like that, we're back in action.
Oh man,
So, hey, sometimes we get some great calls. Sometimes
that was great.
it's a crapshoot.
It's a crapshoot.
That was great. He went there.
Why did Phil turn lousy? Last week he was good. What happened, Phil?
Who's Phil?
Oh, he was drunk.
Disappointed. It was.
Oh no, it was.
Huh? That
Oh,
was
yeah.
Phil.
What was his name?
He said
Did you
Phil,
see it?
but
Yeah, he said Phil.
he's from Louisiana. But
Last week it was a
858
great
phone
call.
number.
Yeah, 858 number.
Yeah, I think that was Sandy Hagen,
Louisiana. You
Louisiana.
did call him out on that, huh?
Nut job.
Yeah, I think I fucked someone from Louisiana.
Yeah, I think you probably.
Louisiana accent.
But was it worth it?
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Did you get some
Definitely
chiggers?
Let's talk about that.
He probably fucked his. There's probably some incense in, or what is it?
What happened? Where'd
The-
where'd you meet this person that you had intercourse with from Louisiana?
No, we're not going to talk about this. I'm just saying.
You
What?
brought it up. Let's
His
talk about it.
accent
We
was not authentic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You would know
Did you
that.
get off?
He needs an acting class or a speech.
Acting.
It
class.
sounded a little like Texas, more.
Like he was, yeah, he was
Had some
trying to be
drawl to it.
Louisiana,
I
but he
wanna
was
be a
definitely
cowboy.
more Texas.
Right.
Which it makes sense because Louisiana and Texas are right next door to each other, right?
Right. She says, okay. No,
Okay, KK, you in the KKK?
Fuck you. Hell no,
He
dude.
is white trash.
Hell
It
no.
would be hard.
White
It's
trash,
okay.
are you shitting me?
I live in a mobile home, so
Yeah.
I'm your dog.
White trash. I live on the top floor of this apartment complex resort, you know. White trash, that's all right.
We all know the condominium you were trying to take me
Hey.
to.
I'm gonna try to take you. You have to get up those stairs first, and I already know you ain't in shape, so I ain't gonna try to drag you
Oh,
up 8
damn.
flights of stairs. You know, so
He's
you
talking
gotta
about
be
your
I'm gonna
worthy of
forgive
not
him
that
because
first.
I know you
right?
can't
Oh,
see.
shit.
He's talking about your double
You can't
chin.
see. It's all right. You know, yeah, exactly. You know, so you know, you got something else to work off there, and I'm the guy to do it. So
It's only a self-reflection of himself.
it's in
You fat
myself.
fuck.
Exactly.
I appreciate that. You should call my chin.
Yeah.
Perry got that
Oh,
double
now
chin
he's
too.
chin. Yeah, that's why you
But-
guys get along.
That's
But
funny.
Perry
double
was
chin.
married,
Mark,
right?
Yeah.
Mark the blind guy refers to Evelyn as a fat fuck.
Exactly.
Fat fuck.
It must be the weight in her voice.
I'll fuck a
And
fat
she
bitch
can't
up.
make it
you
up
know,
the flight
anyway.
of stairs. Do you have that fat sound?
Right?
Do you have that? The husky
Yeah,
sound?
yeah.
Just
Where you, on the phone, you'd be like, I think she's chubby.
good goose. Holy shit, it's Godzilla. No,
He can hear her.
Do you have
fupa-
fat
He
tonsils?
can hear her fupa flapping as she.
that's a huge bitch. No, I'm playing.
Hey, do some jumping jacks. Can I hear a clap? Is that
Hey.
your belly hitting your fucking...
So this week
Pelvis.
we've got the Battle of the Sexes coming back at Barrel Harbor, and it's featuring one.
Who's going to be there,
Evelyn.
guys?
Douchebag Danny's gonna be there.
Evil.
Boy, oh, douchebag Danny's gonna be up in the house, dude. You're gonna get creamed by the douchebag Danny, dude. He will douche you
So,
out.
Wait, you're talking
who
to
else
me?
is going to be there?
No, not you.
Okay, Lou.
Whoever's there. I'm just
Rich the
saying.
Stitch Florist.
Rich, the
the
Stitch. He was on the
and
show
he'll
last
stitch
week.
your ass
He did a great
after
job.
Danny
Wait,
douches
is
you.
Rich the Stitch on the
know?
lineup?
Yeah.
Oh.
He told you that last week. Where are you? Sitting
Yeah.
in the corner,
get that.
texting on your
So
phone.
who else?
Sitting
Who
on
else
a
you have on
churrito?
there?
Young lady.
Mike
oh,
Besley?
Aaron.
Oh.
No, he's not going to.
I
He's
thought
not
he
going
was
to go
going
this
up.
round. Yeah, he's not going to go this round.
Not gonna go? What?
Did you take him off the flyer?
I can't take them off the flyer.
What's the
now.
roster?
You can white out. fucking-
You could put a
little
big heart
smiley
over
face.
him
I didn't
since
see
it's
my name on
Valentine's.
And I might just put a heart over his face.
Yeah, put
you
a
know.
heart over
Fo-
his face.
He's
Photoshop
actually-
it.
Fuck
Five
that
minutes.
guy.
Handling it,
Last
so-
call.
Fuck that
Last
guy.
call. Oh.
So we got Mike.
Not
mean-
Mike Bentley. Mike, another one.
No, Brian McDuffie is coming. in.
Oh, he's coming in for Mike. What
Yes,
happened to
and
Mike
it's gonna
though?
be so sick. He's having some issues, and he's actually stepping back from comedy right now.
Yeah?
Wait,
depression.
He
like
suffers
health
from the not
issues?
so funny.
Health issues?
Oh.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
No, he's just has some depression,
So
and some
sorry.
issues he's got going on. So he's gracefully
Depression.
stepping out. Yeah, depression's a motherfucker. For a lot of people, some people
Yeah.
handle it
I
differently.
know. I was in a funk up until like today. I told Perry outside. I was like,
Yeah,
hey,
but that's self-induced.
Yeah, what'd you tell Perry outside? Hey, you're in the funk.
why? Because I don't
Oh
want to
my
sleep
God.
with everybody on my block. Because I don't want to sleep with everyone at
You
the
don't want to be
podcast.
Jenny on the block?
Sometimes you just gotta fucking just take one for the team and just do the right thing. Dust
I
that
like how
shit
he's trying
off.
to cover it up. He's like,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
don't talk about my mishaps,
Don't talk about me. Right
My
now.
haps missed.
Mr. Sexual Harassment
what?
lawsuit at work.
I never seen anybody like fuck, get a blowjob, whatever, and
Yeah.
not smile.
You know what?
So it is the fucking cure for all that ails you. So,
Start sucking.
Like
I
when you
agree.
think about starting a war,
Bonding.
just fuck or get your dick sucked or whatever.
Yeah,
then
right, right.
you're not gonna want to.
You got to.
stop,
That
right?
shit's going to hurt later
If
in
you
life,
feel
man.
like fucking putting a bullet in your head,
What
Just
if
get your
their
dick
dick?
sucked. You'll
What
be
if their
fine.
dick is depressed and their dick
What?
depresses your yoni, and then my yoni
Yoni
is
is-
depressed,
listen,
and then
it's
I'm just like
It's
in
the
a mind fuck.
catechisms of,
well,
Fuck that
obviously.
yoni up. Just show it.
I can
No.
feel
you ever been fishing?
Yeah.
You
Does
ever
it
been
look
fishing?
like a fucking
Slap
go
that
fishing?
bitch and throw it out
Does
there.
it look like this
some-
waitress?
some-
Hey,
from
California
Look,
now has
sometimes-
catch and release. Don't make me release.
So,
No.
wait,
I'm just saying.
He said,
it's too
"You guys
small, throw it
fucking
away."
straight diarrhea of the mouth today." All right, so so sometimes
Napkin.
you go fishing and you catch a shitload of fish, right? And
but I throw
but-
it back in the water.
but you gotta throw it back in the water. Some of them because
penalty.
because they're not you don't want that one, right? So sometimes you gotta fish a little bit and get the right thing.
There's 2-pound catfish, and then there's that big
Right.
white albino catfish.
Right.
I'm that albino catfish. I'm like that
Yeah.
rare one that you catch in the sea, like
Right?
in the pyramid in the
Wow.
boat.
Yeah.
Whatever, what is it called?
So-
the
I'm like that.
Catfish are,
I'm like that
catfish are
dog. I'm like,
freshwater fish.
Maybe
I'm like
we're-
that dogfish
yeah,
that
Fuck it.
fuck that white
Fuck it,
catfish
I live in
up.
Lake Elsinore. Freshwater. I'm looking for freshwater
That's
fish.
not fresh.
Who's
it's
albino?
fucking sour,
Right?
Our change in
smelly
water.
Yeah.
fucking water. Right. But
Fuck
let me-
your fresh pussy.
Let me ask you this.
Yep. And then I fucked that white albino fish into an African albino.
Maybe
You got
we're
a mail
fine.
and
it works
order
out.
bride.
Maybe we're finally getting down to the root of all the issues
Evil.
that you have.
That we have that
That's
I
all I
haven't
got,
laid.
folks. See ya.
Because
We have 5 minutes on the clock.
you.
Is there
better
any
get it all
vodka?
you-
Can you please put some vodka in there so it can get a little bit funny? He pours the rest of the bottle.
Wow,
in.
the whole
What are
bottle.
we talking about?
I'm just kidding.
No, I'm just saying.
Dude, I wish. Why can't he
Kidding.
replace Mike Bentley? We'd have.
What's up?
A little below the belt. Try to keep the
So,
pants on.
Jose in the
Howdy,
house. What's up?
howdy.
What's
We
up?
got some guests in the
Hey,
house.
we haven't seen you guys in a
Damn
while.
the callers. We got the arrivers. Arrivers up in here.
Hey, keep your woman away from
All
this
right.
guy.
Oh, shit. Get it in.
He's got priors. Be careful.
Oh, we got priors. And that's like fire. Oh. Oh, my
So
God.
the casting couch.
Someone
is
brought the
now
Coke.
Warm.
The casting couch is now warm. Close the door. The
She's like,
heat is
"No, no, no, no,
escaping.
No,
She's like, we sell
cut 'em off, cut 'em off,
avocados.
Cut 'em off.
Hey, hey, did you guys get pulled over? It took you 90 minutes.
They sell avocados now, okay?
Damn.
Chill.
I told you I would drive. The liquor store's right down at the bottom of the hill.
See the shot? What the fuck? man?
You got
Look
lost?
at that, look at that, look.
I told
See
you
the
if you took the
crime.
blind man with you, you're not going to get lost that long.
I
got
look
it
like
on
I'm
video.
taking a cum shot.
So
I was gonna
You
touch
see
it,
the
double
double
chin.
chin?
I was gonna touch it. I
are you ready? Are you ready for
was
this?
All right,
gonna
let's
flick
double-
it on the screen.
I'm trying to get ready.
Chinny
No.
chin chin. All right.
Hey, we need to hook up. We need to hook up. Hey, I need a food vendor for this weekend though.
Hey,
I still haven't confirmed it. Yeah, food
I
vendor.
know a person named Kathy.
You know anybody?
No,
For
I know some caterers.
Wait,
for
wait.
what? Saturday?
Oh,
What's the where's the truck?
I know. I was gonna say, my food.
here you go.
My grandparents are in Mexico.
I got a
Food truck is not rolling.
My
I got a
grandparents
caterer card right
and
here.
I
What's
run the
this,
food
Rick?
truck together.
What
Supposedly.
card's that?
Test.
So,
You're blind. I'm almost blind. So
okay.
This is gonna work
This is
great.
gonna work out very well.
Can you read this shit?
What's that say?
What
Right
happened?
there you go.
It's better to give and receive.
He's like,
Oh,
I'm
damn.
blind, but I can still fuck
That's my
you
card.
good.
No,
That's his blind
LaCosta
card.
Dental Excellence.
yeah, right.
You getting your grill checked?
I got my golden grill last week.
Wait, you got a bunch of these cards. Are you trying to get a sponsor
No,
spot? What's going on here? We getting some money? What's
You already
that?
know. All right, here.
Do a plug for
This
him.
one
You got
right
another one
No,
there?
what's that
All
one?
right, let's see.
There we go.
Rick
Take it,
don't
look-
have his hands. All right.
Thank you, LaCosta.
He's
Gourmet
got-
homemade pasta
All right.
dishes.
All right, there's your chef right there. Caterer. He's a man. He's a Lyft driver. Cool cat.
And he's a Lyft driver?
I love the
dude,
ones
so-
that have like 5
This is
different.
America.
And this
Like
is a blind
10
guy.
different
He gave me
jobs.
shit because
Yeah.
you know
Hold
what?
on.
He's a
Dude,
Lyft driver. He's like,
I
I
gotta
no,
say
no,
this.
check it out. This guy was
Right.
he traveled the world for 30 years, fucking
Wow.
being a chef, dude. Like in Costa Rica and all kinds of shit.
but then he
Cool cat.
molested
So
his.
then what
So
happened?
he's here in San Diego.
Start
He's
molesting
doing
his
Lyft.
fares.
Okay, look at.
And, you
Hold
know,
on.
I
Is it-
told him, I
okay,
said, so what are you
Uber
doing
or
on the
Lyft?
side, dude? He goes, Lyft, motherfucker.
Okay, I
Why?
Look,
Look,
if you heard me, why
Can
are you
I
asking
can
me
I
anyway?
can I just say fucking something real quick?
Please say something real quick.
So look,
Are you done?
no, I want to say look, if you're
Fucking
any
Mark.
good at whatever the fuck it is that you do, you don't have to have 5. Like you see these fuckers come out, they got like 10 jobs.
Oh,
I do
fuck you,
this,
yeah.
this. How about you just get good at one? Focus on one, motherfucker, and get good at that, and then make money at that fucking
I don't
job.
have a problem with a person that's entrepreneurial and also.
Well, yeah, if you
Forthcoming,
have,
and
if
he's-
you want
Yeah,
to
dude.
do more stuff, you want to start your own business, that's fine.
Not
That's
everybody
fine.
can be like
But-
you and have a sugar mama.
But
you gotta
like,
have multiple
oh, I'm
jobs.
a chef, I'm a fucking Lyft driver. Why are you driving a Lyft? Why are you driving? If you're a fucking decent chef, you can get a job at a restaurant. You can open your own restaurant. There's
Maybe you don't
a
want-
bunch
He
of
doesn't
different
want.
things.
He wants
Oh,
to.
but you want to drive for Lyft and
he's
have
a sous
fucking
chef.
shitty. No, you don't make any
chef.
money driving Lyft,
Sous-
man.
sous
My brother,
chef.
no, my brother
Lyft-
did it.
Lyft
and
makes
he
better
was
money
telling
than
me,
Was he
Uber.
5-star rated?
You don't make any fucking money doing
Does he
that,
sell
man.
pills?
I know people making money.
No,
Yeah,
dude, this
but
guy
then
makes
when they
money.
go to sell their car or whatever,
He's got a
then
Ford.
what do you do?
He's got a hybrid Ford
It's got a
Focus.
fucking
He's
million
making
miles
money.
on it. Yeah.
He
But then you got to
doesn't-
replace the car. All the money that you made, you're gonna go spend on the car that you got to replace.
Not if you're leasing it from Lyft.
Yeah, you lease it from
You
Lyft.
you
make
lease the
your
Lyft
money
just
out of
like
it
you.
above
You know,
your
you
payment.
lease it from the car dealership and then give it back to him before you get your Uber job.
Well, you lease
Bro.
it from the finance company.
Exactly. Lyft is the finance company.
Lyft is Lyft
I
and
understand that they
Move
do
and
that,
all
but
that.
you
Alright.
also have to pay for that.
No,
But as
You
a-
pay for the car.
you drive the car. That pays for itself.
Yeah, pay for the car that pays for itself.
Yeah,
My
it
buddy
pays
does
for the
that.
car,
That's
but then
entrepreneur.
you get dick and you're living on fucking bologna sandwiches.
That's what people
Screw
look
that.
for every day, like Evelyn.
Come on.
But I'm just saying,
Look,
some people do
There would be a fuckload of Chinese people driving for Lyft if there's money to be made.
because
Believe
they're
me.
looking for dick.
Hey, I know a lot of people using their own vehicle
so-
and they're making money on Lyft. I do.
Yeah, they make the money, but look, they don't do. Look, all
They don't do
right,
the
you know
business
somebody
right,
that likes
they
to
do
go
the
to
taxes.
casinos.
I got tax clients that
you
I
know-
do taxes
right.
during the season.
Okay, but do
During the
they?
season.
What about the depreciation
Which
on
the
their
season's
car?
coming up,
What about
reminding
replacing
you,
the car and all
do
that?
your taxes.
They don't ever take that into consideration. It's like the people that go to the casinos. You always hear about when they win. Do you ever hear about when they lose?
When I'm down,
Right.
Every day.
You never do. You never do. But here's the problem. You got to buy that car. Are you considering the miles that you're putting on, the maintenance that you're putting on? How much money are you really making net?
one guy was
About
like,
that
Oh,
much.
they don't know.
I
You know
do-
why? Because they're driving fucking cars because they're not fucking smart enough to figure it out. If they're smart enough to figure it out, they'd go get a real fucking job.
Which is,
That's what they
which
do.
is.
They got the freedom to flip that app on or turn it off and like fuck it.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah, right.
I'm
They work
I'm
for
on the
themselves.
But these are people who have learned that they are past the system, who don't
Yeah.
want to work for anybody else, who don't want to have different jobs anymore, who are okay and satisfied with talking to people, complete strangers,
Yeah,
who
what she
are
said.
who are in all walks of life.
Hey, I'm
Like,
glad
you
they're
could be
doing it because
famous,
sometimes
you
I
could
need to
be
ride when I'm
drunk.
fucked up.
Yeah, you could have it.
Yeah,
I'm
you
glad
should,
they're
you
doing
should
it.
probably look
But
into
don't lie.
this.
Don't
You can't
lie.
run around anymore.
Look, you can lie to me and tell me you're making money.
Yeah.
Don't lie to yourself.
But you get all types of life.
You're
That,
making
like
money
Mark
today.
Grabbed a business card from
From a guy
someone
who-
who is now on the podcast today. So
So
Yeah.
look,
you
So-
never know
one
who
of-
you're gonna reach.
You're welcome.
When you were copping my rides for me, I've met some awesome people, and they
Sure.
had some great.
But this
things
guy,
going
this
on.
guy dropped me off at a person's house that is going to start doing a filming for me on a documentary in March with the film producer.
let me
so,
know how that goes.
you know, yeah, it did definitely. So, you know,
I've had
the
my dick
Pelon
stroked
and
many
Chubby
times in
show,
the back of the car.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say something
Yeah.
pornographic.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Of course.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I'm
That
excited to
sounded
see
good.
Evelyn
Jelly.
in action. She's gonna test her
Hand
Top
skills,
3.
her improv chops as well.
that double chin style.
Damn.
We get to see all.
So your
of-
fat ass is performing on Saturday?
She's
Is Mark
and
a
Lauren
comedian?
Rachel's coming in, bringing on. She's getting excited.
Listen, I don't know how I even got invited to this shit. I just
No.
keep getting invited back
What's
You-
that?
to
you-
stuff.
Stuff.
I'm like, all right.
Hey,
All right.
Fucking
I'm good
fuck
enough.
me
Hey.
dirty.
We
Dude,
want you to come
right.
to the show.
Rah, rah, rah.
are you asking why
I'm
you're
just
being
trying to get some
invited
points
back?
Oh, we're telling you. What
Do
is
we
it?
need to spell it out?
My double chin says
Do you
it
know?
all.
Hey, have you heard of Harvey Weinstein?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. See?
Have you heard of the
Check.
casting
not
couch?
really.
I don't
I'm not
complain.
that-
Yeah.
no, I'm not trying.
Who's on? Oh, yeah, shh. Next.
Yes, we need diversity.
I don't understand
Next.
why I keep on getting invited back.
We need the Indian chiefs in here.
That's
My rent's due. We need some.
Boy, you look good tonight.
we need to talk to your agent Howie.
This is creative freedom.
Yeah, this is flex.
Talk to your agent Huey.
Oh, fuck.
You
You know,
know what we do?
You know I don't mean it. I just always say,
I
well,
do mean it.
halfway, like, yes. But no, you know what?
What?
If you, here's my thing. If you think something is going on, or you think
Probably is.
that, like, it could be I'm being asked to do this or that because of something, hey, you're probably right.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm just
No,
saying in
in
general.
general.
Are
in
we
life.
talking like in your
In
instance
life,
when you got
like,
busted by the
you
police?
have that intuition and you
His
say,
advice
you know what?
to you, little one.
Is this because whatever? Nah, couldn't be. No, it is. It is.
Wise
It is.
words.
Is
Wise
this because
words.
I took my big booty sis with the see-through
Diego,
pants to
yes.
San Diego
Gotta
AIDS
keep her
walk?
coming
with
around.
I know. When you're
that?
talking about Charmin,
That-
leave your booty
Look
out
at
of
these.
this.
There's
All
more
right.
perks and benefits
See?
than just.
I am gonna use my sister more often. All she has to do
Did he
is go
explain-
walk.
did he explain
Booty
the-
hole.
Walk a 5K
Did
with
he
me.
explain the finder's fee for
A
fucking,
little bit more.
giving that up?
more,
Now
more.
she's cool. She'll be like, "It's okay, sis. You keep your petty change. That
Alright.
that bitch makes some hella. She makes
Hella
money.
booty.
Yeah, what's she doing?
She makes
She's
money.
laces hair
Listen,
and shit.
if she's not taking money from her fruit toast daddy, she's taking money from her clients.
Her clients are
She
getting
does
laced.
her job.
What does she
well.
do?
She does
she does
eyebrows,
lashes.
lashes, and shit.
Yeah,
She
but
does
she's
So, I
very
mean,
artistic. we have that
Is that, what-
artistic
is that what we're
hand.
calling it? Right?
Yeah, we give that artistic blowjob.
With a certain flair.
See, my bitches know what I'm talking about.
Is she? Does
Oh,
she
do
refer
tell.
to her a
Do
couple
tell.
of her clients as Asuka?
Suka.
Azúcar.
So
seriously-
Saturday night at Barrel Harbor Brewing,
Pearl Harbor
This
Brewing.
Saturday night. What's the date?
the 8th.
Are you
Hey.
replacing Mike Bentley?
I am not
I
doing
say he
shit.
replaces Mike Bentley.
I'm not doing shit.
Why?
Yeah,
Listen, I don't want to hear it. You just
don't want
fucking
battle
go.
page.
You
No,
live right
I'm
down the
good.
street.
He
You
will
live-
eat
He's
you
straight.
out
He don't
like
If I have to be on it, you
sideways
have
like
to be
corn
on it.
cob.
Wow.
Yes.
I gotta be on.
Just
No,
fucking make 'em.
I have to be.
Wear makeup.
Look, I gotta be in
Exactly.
a theater, an arena.
He's got to be at 5
Green
different
room
things.
and
Let me
comedy
drink
club.
my beer like this.
this.
I'll tell you
You
what.
think-
You
hey,
can have a big
I don't
screen.
just perform anywhere.
You
man.
can have.
no,
You can have a. You can have a.
Listen,
big-
bitch,
all that.
I'll give you my $20 just so I can see you there.
Here's the thing.
She got 20
And I have
on
to
it.
drive an hour away. You're
She
right,
got
fucking
20
2
on
minutes
it.
down.
She's also vying for the
She
prize
want that
if
fat
her team
ass
wins.
sack.
So, but here's the thing.
She got 20 on it.
When you do selective things, you do within your industry. They say, "Oh, you're a hobby this or you're a hobby that."
Cause it's 20 twin.
Comics in San Diego will say that you are You're going. You don't. We don't see it.
Yeah,
The
football
mics,
comics, San
we don't
Diego
see
say.
you grinding. You're not doing anything.
He's
You're
going
hardly
North
on
County.
any shows. I was like, okay, but I picked the jobs that actually pay, or the production is actually worth something. That's
I don't
gonna
choose
actually
to
get-
Kissing
associate
the
with
ass
those
I don't
fucking
think
horrible
99% of the
shows.
in
time.
the entirety of that. So you can't label me as a hobby comic just because I'm selected.
And you think I give a fuck what you have to say?
Yeah, no, it don't bother
Honestly,
me
because you're a
when
shitty comic. If it
Yeah.
was coming from somebody funny,
That's called
I
standards,
might be
sir.
offended. But
standards, sir.
you're
Thank you very
fucking not.
Wait, I am so lost. Are you calling him a shitty comic?
No,
and you're
no.
saying
Bro.
I'm saying all these people
No.
that have this
rewind.
Say all
mentality
this
of
shit.
say all this stuff.
Are you
and
not
I
I
don't
taking
see
notes?
you at the mics. Yeah,
I'm not
because
taking notes.
It's a mic
you're
drop
here.
grinding. Yeah,
That's why you don't see me at the mics
Yeah.
because you're
I
here.
never see him at the mics.
And if I'm here when you're
I'll be
here,
with the sight jokes.
then I'm gonna be associated
true.
with you, and you're a shitty fucking comic. So I don't want to be associated with you. If I'm on the same show as you,
If I
and people go home and like that wasn't really funny.
Yeah.
Because of you, fucker. Not me. I know. I've been paid to do this shit.
I'll give you credit.
So he must
for-
think you're pretty
Wait,
funny
I
because
don't
you're on the
understand.
same show with
Because
him.
I've seen, and I don't. I've seen like okay, Felipe Esparza.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then he has comics on here from San Diego.
Yeah.
Right.
So what are you trying to say though? So because
3
I'm not
million
understanding.
people. Not all of
Okay,
them are
but you're like,
retarded.
Because
okay,
you have
your
you
show,
have
what
comics
you're
on two
doing.
different spectrums.
Yeah.
No?
Okay, so but that's again.
Yeah,
you
the
have-
funny and not funny.
There you go.
The ones who open up for the big people.
That's a
Yeah,
host.
so
But how do
those
you get
guys
noticed
Get that
if-
dirt. Yeah, they get that dirt from going out and being.
So for
That's
So
that's the
for-
host job.
How
That's
do
a
you
whole
get
different
to
level.
Felipe Esparza?
so
if
for every
you're-
50 comics
Every
that
50
you see,
comments.
there may be one funny one,
Yeah.
and that's just how it is.
And every 100 of those ones that you see is probably going to make it big.
But
to
it's
be
not a
honest
big
with you.
deal. It's not that big of a deal.
Wait, but I'm
It really
going up
isn't.
against Rich and
But when they
Going up against Rich,
but
Jordan,
when they talk
and I don't
shit,
ever do this.
when they
But you
talk
got
shit,
this, Huey.
but you're going to
So-
go do your best comedy.
yeah. So
You
so
get
what
5 to 7 to shine.
is this like?
When the audiences freaking vote,
Right.
when the audiences trust, they want to convey.
So they
to you,
say
wanna
shit
be
to
on
each
a ride
other?
or die.
You got my vote.
like is it
I feel like you'd be good for this.
is it
You
like
like talking
no? But
shit.
is it like
No, it's not a roast battle like I'm battling
Oh,
you.
okay.
Now the second part because I'm pitting the girls versus the guys.
right?
3
you
versus
just
3.
sit with
You're
Rich's
pitting
wife,
the girls.
Because
Versus the
if it
guys.
comes down to a shit talking
dude.
thing,
Stitcher
they're
Rich's wife
fucked.
will help you out with that one.
right?
I don't
Because
know.
you know,
Lauren Rachel can't pull no. She ain't pulling no punches.
no,
She's
but no,
she
trust
ain't holding
me.
her punches.
Eh,
But you know,
no.
the women always have won my show in its current format.
That's because you're a fucking
But the-
sexual predator.
The guys are.
He's like, it's Shark Week
And
over
the
here.
truth shall set you free.
I
sounded
have-
more like a
hey, that's
chicken.
not me. I don't.
I'm just kidding. But wait,
I've
I've
been
never
beat
heard
on my
Rachel.
own
Is she
show.
really good?
She's alright.
And he
She's
liked
getting
it.
tighter.
Right.
She's getting tighter too.
Oh, trust me,
Ooh.
dude. If I went up against her and it was like a shit
Who would
talking
win?
thing, I would fucking destroy her. Are
But
you
this is
kidding
a
me?
shit talking thing.
not a
It's
shit-talking
battle of the
No.
sexes.
See,
That's
We
not
destroy
I would
people.
do it if it was just
It's not
straight
a
shit
shit-talking
talking.
scene?
Like she got out there and said something, and then I come back and she
Listen,
comes.
you're
Oh
acting
my
Alright,
like
so
God.
let
hot
me do
shit.
comic.
I feel
We
like
can
you
do a comic roast.
But I don't do roast.
Let's do a
That's-
little
well, that's
segment.
Shit talking. You
Let's
wanna
do a little
shit talk, we
segment.
shit talk. We'll do
Right, go for it right
do a
now.
roast right now.
Ding, ding, ding.
It's
Man,
Guy
oh,
versus
Standing in the
Chubby.
right
versus
corner.
Chubby.
Wait,
We have Chubby.
Are you sure you want to
Standing
do
in the
this?
left corner at 250, we have Pelon.
I don't know if I would even
We're gonna.
fucking.
We
this
got
is
it.
There you go,
vagina
let's
against
hear it.
dick.
Are you sure?
Who has the
On the
bigger
left.
Because
dick?
you know I don't have fucking any like
filters.
moral.
We've got a
scruples.
micro penis
filters.
and a black
You know
penis.
what? You know what?
We have no filters,
Come
ladies
with-
and gentlemen.
Come with some jokes.
Jokes.
Come with
I
some
swear.
roast.
You know what? This is like my
Pelon
fucking
smokes.
alter ego.
What
that
does Chubby
talks,
do?
you know, like you know
So
what?
we're gonna
Wow.
see
If
you
I
at the
ever
Battle of
be-
the Sexes?
Look, if I ever became like fucking schizophrenic, it's because this motherfucker was like in my ear
All day.
Like that's what I would
Oh,
hear.
he's
Right?
talking about in the ear. Skull fucking in the ear.
Like,
He's gonna take you
like,
up to his condo.
Like, yeah,
gonna brain him.
yeah, fucking, but,
Massage,
like, huh?
massage first. Get y'all.
Wow,
Massage.
that's the closest I become.
You got to
like
lick
I've
it
ever come
before
to
you
being
stick it.
schizophrenic in my life right now. Look at it.
Look at this.
Like I'm fucking. I'm like all weirded out.
I feel
Alright,
like I feel
start
like
with-
you're using
Headset.
this.
You don't
Where's
even
the
have a
shit talking?
Here's a headset.
No,
so you have
no,
a
trust me. I
pipe
don't want
right
to hear
into
it twice. I'm good. I'm hearing it once.
Here we go.
Pipe right into it.
Woo!
All right.
Fuck.
On the
Look,
left, we got
you're-
Pelon. On the right, we got Chubby.
Your jokes
this
can't
shit
be as
talking
bad as my double
again.
chin. I'm serious.
Ooh.
Definitely not.
Maybe
Your
with
double
some,
chin's
maybe
So then
with
go
some,
for it, baby.
maybe
Go
with
for
some
it.
hair on it. Oh,
You got that white looking face that you have this all this white power privilege to you. that you can use. Well, he's over here picking cotton.
Oh,
Like,
God.
I just.
She is so out of her element.
Little below the belt, trying to
I
keep
am
the
out of my
pants on.
element. I am.
Not only is she racist, but they're the worst
Chubby.
fucking references.
Racist.
The worst reference. What do you like? That's like the oldest
Fucking-
reference
I
in
don't
the
But it
book.
gets
I don't think
everybody
the cotton-
started.
But I don't think the cotton reference has been used for like 30 years at least.
Yeah,
You
right.
gotta roll that shit back. God.
I still don't get how anybody picked cotton for cotton shirts. Like, I don't understand it. I see
Well-
cotton out in the fields, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how did you make a shirt out of that little thing?
And how is
I
your
don't
shirt
understand it.
60% cotton and 30%
You stretch
polyester?
You stretch the cotton. You stretch the
In
shit.
America, they don't teach
Well,
you
hey.
that much.
Yeah, they
only
do.
teach you about
Fourth
cotton
grade.
picking.
Hey,
On a cotton-
they-
on a
Fourth
did-
grade, they taught us how to do that with sheep and shit and
On a
cotton.
cotton-
Yeah,
Put
but
that
you're
on a
blind.
wheel.
You go to a special school, so of
Nuh-uh.
course you got taught that
Fourth
extra
grade.
mile.
Hey, sister, I lost my sight after fourth grade. Thank you very much.
Hold
I
on.
was there
Hey.
at fourth grade. So,
Hey,
you.
hold on.
The
we gotta,
peanut gallery wants
we-
to speak.
Hold on. We got to clean up this thing real quick
Clean this up real quick.
because you're giving the black people too much credit.
Too much credit.
They just
It's Black History Month for crying out loud.
they
I
just
don't know your fucking history.
they just picked the cotton. They didn't make shit with it. They just picked
the hell
it.
you saying? Yes, they did. Not for you. Not for the
I'm just
masses.
saying.
They did it.
You're fucking Puerto Rican.
I'm
You don't
just
know what
saying.
you're talking about. You just use that
you
white privilege
motherfuckers
face.
picked
That's milk chocolate.
Don't take the credit
Puerto
because you
Rican.
picked it. That there's a shirt made
Fucking
from it.
Rican. You're a Rico Suave.
There was white people making those shirts.
Let's talk about tobacco.
Yeah.
Tobacco. There's a lot of
talk about
tobacco
it.
leaves in
Are we talking about it?
Mexico.
Are we
What
talking
do they
about-
do with it?
Harvesting.
Are we talking about it?
They make
about it.
cocaine with it, right?
Tobacco's bad.
In
okay.
Mexico?
Okay.
The harvest.
No.
They use the-
Tobacco's
The,
bad.
the-
okay.
the
For
cocaine is made in Colombia
Yeah.
with cocoa
Ah,
leaves.
pues yo no sé,
Cocoa
pero
leaves.
cuando yo voy a Nayarit, hay
Well, yeah,
muchas
because
plantas de...
because your family and friends are fucking donkeys that bring it for the Colombians to the
Are?
United States.
It makes sense. Have you seen my teeth?
Uh-huh.
No, I haven't. Smile.
Give me a
I don't know to smile
Give me your
back
best
or kick a
donkey
field
call.
goal.
Give me your best donkey mating
going
call.
on?
Go ahead, go
That's
ahead.
it. That was my fucking...
Give me one of
See,
those.
only
Only
true
when she
jackasses
turned
know how
around.
to make the
Oh.
donkey sound.
The donkey
I
sound.
can't.
Oh my God.
I was fit for a queen. I don't
This
know.
is horrible.
Then take it.
You look like an Oompa Loompa. Don't sing the Oompa Loompa song when you look like it.
No, I'm talking about your family lumping the shit over for them.
Oh my goodness.
For the Colombians.
They're picking grapes and strawberries and black cherries up in Bakersfield. I don't know what you're talking
Hey,
about. Up
the
in
older the
Arvin,
cherries, the
Vermont.
sweeter the juice.
It's fuck up the Mexicans right now.
Big time.
Yeah, right.
So
So,
So, Battle of the Sexes, February 8th.
this
Ah.
Saturday
February,
night,
hey, hey,
This
give it up,
Saturday,
give it up to my
Fairmont.
man, give it up to my men, give it up to my women. It's their month. All right, next story.
all right.
I am
Thanks
on
for
my
that.
period.
That's all I have
Are
to
you?
say.
Yeah.
All right,
Shark Week?
all right.
Yeah, Shark
Sharpie.
Sweet.
But are you a full week or do you like 3 days?
Oh
piss it
man,
out
this
on
is why
the
she's
spot?
been talking about it.
It's
Do you need
different.
some
It's
cotton
like-
and string?
Sometimes, depending, like if you run or you do different.
You know, I
things.
Are you
actually
the
had to
pad or
stop
the
wearing
tampon chick?
tampons. I had to stop wearing tampons because I would get like a shock in the middle vagina that would just go all the way
Oh,
up
that's
my
almost-
chest.
That's
And it'd be
almost
like,
close to that toxic.
Oh, honey,
toxic
you just
shock.
yes,
need
that
your
toxic
you just
shock
need your
shock
penicillin
something.
shot. I
TSM.
got you.
Look, you need to shut the fuck up before I fucking like Mrs. Incredible is gonna come out and just fucking sock you in the face.
Oh
I
my
am
God. And you won't see
dead
it coming.
serious. I'm just kidding. I'm
You won't
kidding.
see it coming. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
I'm joking.
And
The
you'll
blind guy's about to get fucked up.
Do you have? Okay, so I know they did a
I'll
lot
hear
of
it.
work. I know they did. I know you did a lot of work putting it back together and everything, so
What,
it looks
what?
decent. But do you have any
Okay.
sensation in your face though?
Yeah, I do.
So if you get slapped, a little,
Well,
Slapped by a pussy?
I'll laugh my ass off at him because, dude.
most
gotta
of
really-
the pain receptors are gone.
You're,
Are you dumb faced?
exactly.
So you be like the weekend. I can't feel my face with you.
No, yeah.
Oh my
And
God.
I love it. You
Oh my
know,
God.
so you know.
Yeah.
And I
It's like, who the
this.
fuck is the weekend?
This is no, I know who that is. Fucking, yeah.
But you gotta
This is
realize, though, dude,
borderline
it's
hate
just-
crime on
this has
black.
been blown off by a shotgun, dude. You slap me with your little
you
fan,
tell?
I'm just gonna laugh my ass off.
How
Man. You
long
fucked
have you
up.
been waiting to say this
I'll
joke?
break your neck now.
That was right now. That was,
Straight blind bashing.
No, I blind bash
you said
people
you
all
were
day,
gonna
dude.
hit him if you didn't shut up.
Dude, I blind bash people all day, dude. Wait till I see them. I'm just
This
saying.
is black on. Hey, this is black on blind crime.
Yeah, black on blind crime. My ass, dude. I'm in a black world, dude. So, you know.
You know, deep inside, he's a black man.
Yeah.
Did you know?
He's
Stand up for my rights.
Assalamu alaikum.
Hey.
He's
It's
black
your
on the
month too.
inside.
Hey, no one's told me anything different
Blind man
until
is-
then.
hey,
I
blind
can't
man-
handle it. So,
Blind man, this is your month too, dog.
hey,
Don't
This
trip.
is what happens when it's Black
you like-
History Month.
you know,
You don't see colors.
let me refer to my colleague,
Are you-
Mr. Dave Chappelle. Hold on.
Are you Clayton
No.
Bixby? Are you
No.
Clayton Bixby?
He couldn't handle it. Never
Yo,
mind.
yo.
You know,
I like that he's married to.
A Mexican? Oh, him.
Yeah, see?
The mail order bride.
I
Oh,
guess who's Kobe?
married?
Kobe was married to
Mail
a
order
Mexican,
bread.
but you know,
I heard that.
He's married to
So-
a Chinese woman.
yeah,
Who is?
Dave Chappelle.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Rick's
She's
just
not
like
funny.
Dave Chappelle in
He's like,
kind of a way.
fist pump. He's my
Fist
homie.
bump, yeah, dude.
He's
I'm
like,
gonna call him.
oh,
He's
you
like,
speak
Dave,
English?
what's up,
He's like,
brother?
oh, you ordered a meal
Straight
and bride
fucking
too?
Tourette's.
He's gonna call Dave and be like, hey, dude, I think we're cousins at this point.
Remember that time? Remember that time I saw you?
You sound like
at
the Joker from that new movie, The Joker.
That's sad. That's sad.
Who was the
said
one
that?
that made fun of his fucking
Who said
lip?
that?
I swear to God, I went
Who
to
was that?
I went to a comedy show.
Somebody made fun of his lip
Someone.
Whose lip?
because
Joaquin
he had
Phoenix's lip?
yeah
It's a
because he
lip?
had
Oh, Joaquin.
because
the
he had the
slit.
Yeah, the cliff. Yeah.
clip
clip?
palate, right?
Yeah.
So he had the surgery. and
Went
stuff.
from the lip to
Some
the clip?
comic or somebody
Recently?
made fun of.
Oh, that's
That.
a low blow.
Yeah,
Where's
that
our
is a low
fact checker?
blow.
Can somebody?
That's
the
DT.
bitch
That's
made-
DT
she-
status.
She made fun of him because of his lip
Kathy Gifford?
and got a ton of shit for it.
Oh, yeah.
I would do that. Kathy Gifford would.
Was it?
Kathy also
Kathy,
got
yeah.
a lot of shit.
Hoda? No.
No.
Who the
No,
fuck
no.
was it?
Kathy Salas.
Kathy
Oh,
Griffin?
no,
Griffin. Kathy Griffin.
Oh, that bitch has been.
But she was
fucking-
remorseful about what she said about DT when she was.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, after
yeah.
her fucking job was.
Well, yeah, because she
yeah,
was
yeah.
on the
fucking.
When she got
line.
called into the office.
They were gonna put her on that island, whatever, with all
Yeah.
the fucking leopards.
It's called academic
Remember that island
probation.
they had with the leopards?
Right now, if she played her cards right, she would be kicking it with Epstein right now. That's
Yep,
all I'm
yep.
saying. That's all I'm saying.
Dude,
Hey, he needs some company.
she was
Traffic.
exiled off the fucking face of the earth
Word up, quick.
After
man.
DT.
for that whole bullshit.
Yeah, no, she
Was
hit
it Kathy Griffin?
Yeah, but she
Yeah.
had a quick
We know for
bounce
sure?
back. She just
Yeah.
We know for sure.
But she
Oh, that
bounced
made fun of-
back.
Yeah,
Huh?
that made fun of Joaquin Phoenix.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did she? That
But
bitch
Epstein
can't
didn't
help
kill
herself,
himself.
huh?
No.
That bitch is ruthless. I like her.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah?
I mean,
Wait, she reminds me of that old lady who used to do
Yeah,
fashion
Mommy-
show
Mommy
who passed
Dearest?
away.
She's
No,
not
she's
even
got a
fucking
plastic
funny,
face.
man.
She died.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you're talking about Joan Rivers?
Joan Rivers.
I fucking
Yeah.
love that bitch.
Yeah.
Kathy Griffin.
Who made fun of Joaquin Phoenix? Yes.
Yes. How did you
We
forget
still
about
don't
the
know if it's a
wiggle?
male or female.
Yeah, you
Is
don't.
Wendy Williams,
It's a she-male.
is she male or female? For real.
Who gives a fuck now, day and age?
Yep, look it up. Look
So
it
it
up.
was Wendy Williams that was getting
If
grief
you know, tell
for
us.
making fun
Is it
of. I didn't
Caitlyn-
hear.
is it-
I didn't hear the.
Is it Kylie Jenner or Caitlyn Jenner? Who was it?
Listen, I saw her penis through her dress, so nobody
Shut
gives a
the front
fuck.
door, did
Oh,
you?
you saw it? No one else did?
Wendy Williams.
All of America
How- show us-
saw it.
Show us what. What?
You got the camera.
You
on?
got,
the video.
you have
What?
a whole map.
Unlike you, I wasn't
Can you
looking
show
for the
us?
penis.
Can you show us
Oh.
with your hands approximately how large it
big?
was?
Yeah,
How big?
How
her hands ain't that big.
inches,
Oh,
that you saw?
It's like a micro penis,
You're a
Was it?
micro
but it
penis.
still counts.
Yeah.
Oh.
Was it
Oh, yeah?
tucked?
Is that all you
Maybe
need?
you just saw the balls.
She just needs 3 inches.
I feel like you would know more about this
I'm
topic
just
than I would.
asking.
He's playing.
I didn't see
He's
it.
playing devil's advocate.
didn't see
Yeah, I
it.
didn't see it.
Can you show me with your hands approximately how large the
Hey, you
suspect
guys are back
was?
together again?
To use 3 or 4
guys are
fingers.
reunited?
Oh!
That's why you guys are back
Shots
on
have
the
been
casting
fired.
couch?
Shot,
We gotta go.
shots have
We
been
gotta
fired
go.
to the casting
We gotta
couch.
go. She goes, I gotta go. We gotta go. She goes, no. Now she's deflecting.
No,
Right?
this bitch is not deflecting. This bitch is
Wow.
saying,
Did you know what though?
this
Hey,
couple has
you didn't put-
reunited.
You didn't put the splash zone warning
Barbra
on those
Streisand.
seats.
No.
You know,
Like
you
when you
can
go to-
tell I need to
when
get
you go to
laid by
SeaWorld,
how I touch the microphone.
When you go to SeaWorld, it says you might get wet. You know,
Right.
like you sit in those seats.
Yeah?
Yeah, we didn't get that. We didn't get that disclosure.
No.
Wow, shots fired.
Dang, look at, see, you see that angle?
Just like when you watch this show, you might just eat
LA
well bubbler.
reference,
Oh.
LA reference, no coming. That's what that was.
Hey.
Oh,
if we're
that's
keeping
funny
score.
because I didn't come in LA.
Oh.
Coming to
Shots
LA.
fired,
Wow.
coming in hot.
Maybe because she didn't free Willie. Oh.
Kobe, you actually made a shot. Checkmate.
Hell yeah.
This is getting good.
That's because she didn't free Willie.
Listen.
Oh.
Juicy.
Where the fuck is Perry?
That's That's another fucking subject.
Fucking your wife. That's
Yeah.
I don't
Right.
know.
Motel 6. Gotta love it. Anyway,
Motel, Holiday Inn.
You know
Who
what?
sings that? T.I. or Snoop Dogg or
that,
Motel?
who were
I've
you
only
with?
fired.
Who were you with?
Wait,
Who
who
were you
is-
with?
Let's
They all look the
I
same.
don't
They
know.
all look the
T.I.
same.
Oh shit!
Is it Tupac?
She's like, they all look the same. No.
I have to.
Hey, for
This is your real life, true Black History.
Hey, for Black History
This is
Month,
your test.
they all look the same.
You gotta pass
fucked
the
up.
Black History Month test by naming 3 rap
Prestigious.
artists. 3
That aren't paying child
Starting
support.
from the best.
that know their kids.
Yeah.
Know
That
their
think that
kids.
they have
That's
kids.
not fair because
That are
Kobe
still with their
died.
babies' mamas.
That's not fair because Kobe died.
Oh, a little below the belt, trying to keep the pants up.
He said that's.
He said
someone that
rappers.
knows their kids.
He said
I
rappers.
said three guys that know their kids.
Yeah.
And
How about
He
name
said
off-
rappers.
ma-
He said
name 3
rappers.
rappers that
He
are
said
still with their
rappers.
babies' mamas.
Yeah. Rappers. And you can't say OJ because.
T.I. and Tiny.
Are they even together?
Wait, what's
What
won
about-
with OJ?
I think they have their own
What
house.
about
Shut this show, they got their own shit.
you know your own kids.
Don't they have
I
their
know
own
my
houses?
kids.
What about Nick
But he's not a
Cannon?
rapper. We're talking about
Nick
rappers.
Cannon's not with Mariah.
We're
He's
talking
a
about-
rapper in his
We're
bathroom.
talking about important people.
I wrap it up.
He rapping the
Wrap it
toilet
up so you can
paper.
take it.
All right.
Wrap it up so you can take it.
Right.
Yeah. So what's 3 rappers? Come on. It's on you.
You can name just one group with
Evil
3
Eleven?
rappers. I'll be happy with
Yeah,
you.
we call them amigos.
Hieroglyphics.
Amigos, not
I don't
amigos.
know. I don't
It's
fucking
No.
know.
amigos, not
Daddy
Oh,
Yankee?
no, because if you gotta do A because
amigos, not amigos.
no, it's not 3 rappers if you don't add the Anyway. A.
Can't fuck with Mark right now. That's dumb. Wow. Wow.
Me neither.
Mark obviously got laid.
Yeah.
No.
Jelly.
When?
No, bitch, I am jelly.
All right. Well then, come on.
What?
Same here. Bitch, your man is right next to you.
That don't mean
I know.
That's not automatic, is it? It's not automatic, right? Not automatic. They're like a married couple and shit.
Yeah, right.
Last time they had sex was when they thought about it.
Yeah, right. I thought that's why you got married, to see you not to
fact
have
that you
sex
know that
anymore.
is
Anyway,
creepy.
anyways.
Hey, did Vista Irrigation come and turn your shit off?
Do you see what I mean? You belong at Battle of the Sexes. You need to lower your standards a little bit.
Standards,
You need
bitch. You gotta
get
have no
off your-
standards on the
I
sexes.
have.
Get
That's
off
how-
your high
that's how you
horse.
got here.
Hi, horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get him on
That's
the
how
next
you
one.
got
He
here.
is the horse.
That's how you
I'm gonna
got
get him on the
here.
next
Look
one.
at him.
Well, thank you for
He's gonna
feeding
come
my
here and
ass.
go,
Just
Nah, I
kidding,
can't do
fucker.
that. He's gonna say, nah, I can't do that.
His
What?
saddle.
Let's show.
No, I'm gonna go watch. I'm not
Come
gonna
watch.
do
He goes,
nothing.
nah, that's
You
not
can't
for me.
afford me.
I'll say.
How much are you worth? Just because your wife is Asian?
Oh.
Talking
think you could
business,
take her
straight
math
to the
farm?
cash.
He thinks he could
All right,
take
she wants
her
to know.
math college credits
Honey,
over
you
to his
can't
comedy.
afford this.
He wants
Oh.
all yellow M&Ms in a bowl.
If I'm going to
M&Ms.
perform,
Bitch, I'll get you
I need at
M&Ms from
least-
the 99-cent store.
Oh.
Calm down.
yellow ones.
I'll be real about it. If
All
I'm
the
gonna
yellow
do,
ones.
Peanuts and plain.
if I'm gonna
Yellow
perform,
belly.
I need at
All right.
least
That's $5 worth of yellow.
$250.
$5.
$250.
250
And
bucks.
That'll give you like
250.
That'll
That's
give you like
250 sucky long
20
time.
minute set.
Listen,
minutes
between
left. Yeah,
Mark's
my show's not built
magic
for that.
hands and his,
Ooh, she said I got magic hands. She haven't experienced it yet. Okay, keep
Please say
going.
big black dick. Please say big black dick. Please say big
Whoa,
black dick.
whoa.
Big black
whatever your
dick.
dreams,
All right, I
just-
said it.
we will
Just
fulfill
stroke-
your
just
black
stroke 'em,
dreams
just
because
stroke
it's
'em.
Black History
Before
Month.
Chubby's
Right.
big
I
chubby.
just want to hear you say it. Just say, please say big black dick.
You
stroke
need
'em.
to be quiet so I could talk because
She's
Are you
I'm gonna
finished?
start. My
gonna punch
salsa
you.
is starting to react now,
Your sauce.
and the Pepto-Bismol, your Pepto-Bismol ass is not working on my salsa. So you need to cállate la boca.
Robo-tessin. All right.
Robitussin. It's all about the
The
Delcia.
pizza's the blessing.
Hey, how many kids
It's
are
all
in
for
your
a
family?
drug called
That's it. I'm
Robo-tessin.
done. Two. Dos
No,
no más.
how many kids in your family? Like you have how many
She
brothers
was
and
like
sisters?
12.
Oh, I am 1 out of 7.
One of
Okay,
seven.
so where are
Million.
you on, where are you on
1
the
out of
list?
8. 1 out of 8.
Million. There's,
Where are you on the list? Like
there's like
didn't
800
your
million
dad
people
have
in
One.
Mexico.
I
the
am
oldest?
1 out of the 8.
But your dad
Right.
has like
Related.
12.
so
But
who's
my mom
okay? Well, hold
had
on.
sex with many.
Let's not get black. Look, so
Not get black. Not this month.
so what? Okay, what number are you in the?
We're not
eight?
that diverse. I
Oh.
am 1 out of the fucking 8.
I'm
Jesus.
No,
The
fucker.
first
I'm
one?
saying.
I am the first 1 out of the 8.
Oh, you
Yeah.
are. You're the
So
oldest.
if Adam and Eve was the first 2 people on this planet and they had
Eve
5
was
kids,
number 1 out of the
So,
fucking
so
8.
how did we get
Okay,
here?
so when you're the oldest, you get good at tuning out
Good
all
ass.
the younger ones.
When you are the oldest,
So you don't hear
do
a lot
free
of shit.
childcare.
Right. But you don't hear
When
you
you're
like
Mexican.
you stop hearing all the fucking noise. You don't know how to tune
Yeah.
it out. So
Right.
this
This
blind
guy.
motherfucker right here.
I can't tune
That's
him the
what you
fuck
gotta
out.
do. You just gotta like.
tune him.
I don't even hear half of the shit that he says. Like you know.
But it's
Listen,
the
his
other
micro
half.
penis stands out very hot, very
'Cause it's
like
big.
the noise.
Very
The
Wendy
noise
Williams
makes
like.
you feel like it's fucking huge, but it's
Very
fucking
Wendy
tiny.
Williams like. What you
Like
say?
this.
You want to hear my impression of a yak?
See, she did a press
Yak.
You did the Wendy Williams measurement test, but you said it was, but you didn't.
Micro.
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 Are you micro?
Am I micro?
I don't
Like
know.
this?
Like what?
What is it? One hand or 2 hands?
The fact that he's
2
avoiding
hands.
it.
Well,
No, I got 2 hands.
no, I'm saying no.
What is
He's
the
like,
fact that she's bringing up Michael and
Like-
hasn't even gone down on this
when,
chum?
no, I'm just saying though. When
you talking about?
when you arm the weapon of mass destruction,
The arms
is
the
it one
weapon of
hand or
mass
2 hands?
destruction? She ain't talking like that.
No, I'm asking. When you arm the weapon of
No,
mass
The point is,
We
he's
ain't even
avoiding the
talking.
Do you do
answers.
one
the
hand?
questions.
She's only been with black guys.
Like,
She
you
hasn't
know,
been with this
like,
king dingling.
okay, remember in the old days when you used to throw the bat in the air and you'd grab
Yeah.
it, and then you do one hand on top of the other?
He's
remember-
like, they
you
call me
remember,
like
Joseph
to see
Smith.
who's gonna bat first.
So that I'm from the days where the
Right, and then you
you
put the
break it
cap
out
on
and do
top.
helicopter
So
and
if
watch
you
that
were
bitch
doing
fly.
your cock, right, you're throwing your cock up in the air, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then you're gonna grab it, right?
Yeah.
So how many hands would it be to
2.
get to the fucking
2 hands
cap?
to get to the cap.
Right.
Right.
How many licks does it take
to get to the
center
center of a Tootsie Pop?
So you know
We just got to put it in perspective here, right?
that was
Because I
morbid.
know you
That
haven't
was
seen it
morbid.
lately,
That was morbid.
but you can feel it. Like
Yeah.
you know how many.
You're a biter.
Can you
Right.
feel it? Can you
I'm
feel
gonna
it?
Thomas the train out the fuck out of here.
Do you feel me knocking? Then let me in.
No, I'm just saying.
All
I'm
right.
just saying.
So how? What do you want to know?
I'm gonna get you
We want to know the size of your big fucking dick.
All right, it's about that long. So anyway,
So it's 2 hands.
that's all I have to say about that.
Two.
It's
Next
about
story.
that long.
Yeah, his gesture didn't even measure.
No,
No, it's good. It's good.
because I sent the jester
It's
home.
unknown.
Yeah, see, the jester said it's good. Yeah, we're good.
YMCA.
Low battery. Ladies
So,
and gentlemen, if we cut out, we've been on
we got a
phone
close-up of
90
the double
minutes.
chin
It's
dancing.
been low minutes.
We got a close up of the
Double chin. Hey, did you see the hair puff? If you saw the hair, let me know.
It's dancing.
Something soft to bounce off of. I'm just saying.
We got Fantastic Four. We got
Skim.
the
Right.
Bigger
Oh.
the Berry. We got the blind guy.
Yep, and then we got
Everybody's here.
blacker
Roll
the berry,
call.
the sweeter the juice. Anyway,
Not
We got
talking about
fucking
your
Tourette's.
juice.
talk about your juice, Captain Huey. Anyway,
My juice is red right now because I'm
Yeah.
on a period.
I get my red wings every month.
Wow,
I don't know
this
about
show's
you.
been like fucking all over, but it's been fun.
Hey, that's
It's been
that's a
fun,
show.
right?
All right.
I'm medicated. I'm feeling good.
Yeah. So am I. In a minute.
Barry's
Yeah.
doing your wife. We got
Right.
drinks flowing.
Yeah.
Great.
So
The
if
love
she's
burns
happy,
on.
Rick's
Killed
happy.
2 birds with 1 stone. It's fucking
Right?
beautiful.
That's purpose.
If she's happy, Rick's happy. We're good to go.
Yeah, happy wife, happy,
Happy
life.
life.
Right.
If mama ain't happy, ain't
Somebody
nobody
better
happy.
work
All I
out.
gotta say is you better
Like, I
tip
don't have to
that.
break
You better
a
tip
sweat.
that
This is
guy.
great.
Anyway.
Why do you think Barry really comes over?
Yeah.
Well, apparently we know now.
Now we know.
I thought it was because of me, but apparently I was fucking wrong.
Well, no, dude. He's buttering you up
But
to
I'm
get
not
to the
gonna
wife.
suck it.
Come
This
on.
is good. I'm not going to.
Hey. Some people do. So.
I never have, never will.
He pays other people for that
Wait.
shit.
Right.
For
Hey,
the
he ain't
pinky.
paying
She
him.
holding the pinky. What the
He just,
got-
he just
I
made
got-
him chicken and
That's rich
rice.
people shit.
I got white people
Okay.
problems.
Yeah, exactly. He just makes some chicken and rice and
This
says,
is
"Here,
the
you wanna
international
fuck my
symbol.
wife?"
I did not know that was the international symbol.
What?
International symbol. Hey, don't be throwing up gang symbols now, all right? I want to see that shit.
Whoa.
Like that one.
I will braille it to
I
you
will.
later.
I will fuck a fat bitch up too.
Wow.
Hey, listen.
How did the fat bitch get involved in this shit? What happened?
Wow.
Hey,
You went to a different
they
section
need
of the
they need
porno
loving too.
category.
I'm just saying. No.
You'll fuck him up, but not fuck him down.
Hey,
Exactly. Teamwork makes the
So,
dream
hey,
work.
So
So
let me.
let me.
When did you
meet-
lose your virginity?
Okay, well let's go.
When?
with that.
I was 16 years old when I
took
got my
a
license.
turn.
How about you?
We
No.
took a turn. We were about to wrap it. We took a turn.
So
took a
hey, do you
turn.
do the feel up and down just to see what you're working with?
Do you
Well,
feel their face?
No, you don't have to
Feel
because
what- I'm sorry, feel what you're
I
working
told
with.
you
can't
guys
feel
this
it
once
is.
before. I'm not here to look at the package. I'm here to work and go home. The advantages are wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
You know.
No, but you
You
could
might
do
dream
a
about it
talented-
later, but hey, you don't want to
You
know
know-
what the
you know-
package
you know what
looks
I
like because
appreciate- I
the work
appreciate
at the
about
end.
him?
Exactly.
You could do
That he
a bitch that's
massages
like
you
phenomenal.
afterwards?
No, like
Hey,
she could be
I'm a
phenomenal. in
massage
bed, but she
therapist.
looks like
Everybody has
fucking
the same
shit.
muscle structures. It's
But-
how they use those muscles
With
that's
this
going to
guy,
define them
right?
differently.
Right.
All right,
Right.
you know. So
It's
until you
just
get on that
hardly
bed and
used.
in the
It's
hands,
fucking great.
you just don't know differently.
You
So,
gotta look at the positives here.
you know?
I don't know who to listen
Feel
to
the
first,
positive.
Mark
Hey,
or
you got to shake it before you bake
Pelon.
it. So
I'm
They
fucking
just they
lost.
continue each other's sentence, so
Mm-hmm.
it's
But you know,
I would
it's,
say
You
they
guys are like
just- they
those
just wanna sit there and
comedic
talk the
twins in
whole
LA
time.
who finish each other's sentences.
Yeah,
I
kind
know
of
them.
like how a girl
You know
just
them?
don't know what the
I
fuck
know
to
them.
talk
Oh,
about, so she'd be like,
I only do shows with him.
with him.
you're
I
talking
can't
about,
do shows with Pelon and
no,
Evil Eve.
No, you're talking about the ones that
Wait,
were on
about?
Chubby
TV
and Evil
shit.
Eve.
No,
Evie.
the two brothers. So you know the Sklar brothers.
Yes.
Sklar.
They're on ESPN and shit.
What about
Are
him?
they even funny?
The Sklar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like that?
I've seen them. I
He's
laugh
like a
at their
modern
jokes.
day Will Ferrell.
Yeah. No, you talking about Sklar,
Yeah,
or are you talking
Sklar.
about Chad and fucking?
Oh no, I know the Smash Brothers. They
Yeah.
smash.
Well,
Yeah,
they're okay.
they
Well, they're
smash.
polar
but
opposites.
they don't finish each other's fucking jokes.
Sklar
so
brothers do.
No,
Yeah.
You find that funny?
no.
They have.
I want to
a
know
bit
how they
about,
fucking do that shit. They have to actually practice their shit.
They have a
No,
bit about
they
the
have a
wild.
natural ability of knowing what they're saying.
You know that. Remember that guy that got in trouble for doing the wild
Like Friends.
girls
Yeah,
gone
Girls
wild
Gone
and
Wild.
shit.
Yeah, that's a
So
old-
they.
That's a whole story.
Right, but they got that bit that they do that's pretty funny.
Okay.
You know, girls gone wild, and they finish each other's shit. That's all right. No, I think they're funny. I saw them when they first got started.
Okay.
Can you just please
I think
do a
they're
fucking
funny.
show for me,
I
please?
think they're funny.
Yeah.
We're
For
working
old
the
time's
wild. We're
sakes.
working towards the
Uh,
Wildwood.
you gotta have the
You're-
camera off.
We're
You're
working
fucking
towards
ready
Wildwood.
to-
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this though.
Where's it at?
I'm telling you this right now,
Post it
guy.
right there.
If
Pelon
we
and
do,
Chubby. Wildwood
if we
presents.
do
We got a show
If
coming
we
up
start up-
Saturday.
a show
February
at
8th.
Wildwood, I am not performing.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
book
we've been
it.
there, we've done
I'll
that.
set the whole thing up.
Will you sit in the
I'll
audience?
set up the equipment.
So I have
What
somebody to
happened?
pick
Is there a
out?
but
story
I'm not,
there?
I'm not performing.
Can I have you in the audience so I have someone to pick out? in
So
the crowd,
I'll
you know?
book it, whatever. But I'm not gonna do any time
Why not?
because it's a shithole. I'm not gonna fucking do any time there.
Well,
I'm
wear a
not- I'm done.
blindfold, dude. I'm telling you.
I'm
If you
done.
don't have to
I'm
see the
done
shithole, it's
doing
easier to work with.
Shit shows. I'll produce
Yeah.
it.
I'm
There's
just saying.
too much
But
Sky
I'm not
Vodka
doing it. I'm
in
not doing it.
his.
Plug your nose.
system.
Do what you got to do.
He doesn't know what he's talking about.
It's like an ex-girlfriend,
I'm not.
dude. If
I'm
you
not.
can't look at her straight, you don't have to.
I'm not
Put a
doing shit
blindfold
Can
shows.
someone
on.
turn
I'm
his
just
mic
saying.
off, please? I'm just gonna
that's
disconnect that
Hey,
shit.
But look,
Bam.
I'm not gonna do shit shows. I'm done. But if they want to put together a show, I'll book funny comics. I'll put together a show, but I'm just not gonna perform.
How did you ask me to be on the show? I'm still trying to figure that shit out.
Obvious, fucker. What? Huh?
No.
I showed up. and
How
I
come they
kept
didn't
showing
invite
up.
your ass on the show? You always wear makeup. I don't
See,
even
there's
wear
a thing in
makeup.
life called
Hey,
STDs,
I mean, flexing
right?
on your ass,
You never
bitch.
know how you get them, but they just never go away. They always come back.
Do you, you got,
You can only scrape them off and flick it away. Wait for it to grow back.
I don't know what he said. I really don't know that one was.
This show has run on way too long, like somebody trying to get their orgasm on, but the show is
Oh,
over.
dude, I already
I
filled
will
the
see
cup.
you guys on Saturday.
I have filled the cup.
you good?
Yeah,
Saturday?
will we see you there?
No,
will
I'm
you
gonna
be
go
in the
and-
audience?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Well,
go hang
will I
out.
see you
Because
there?
I will have jokes just for you,
All
baby.
right. Yeah, I'm gonna go hang out.
Because I will miss you being
Oh.
No,
on the show.
I'm gonna go hang out.
I really think we need your entity on the show.
Right.
Can
We
you
will
see
paint-
us? Can you
We
see
should
the
paint
us on there?
a tuxedo
No.
on Rick's
Look,
body.
we've got diversity here.
Show
We've got
up.
a Costa Rican.
Just a
Did I
poured
say it
drink
right
on
this
there.
time?
It's just,
right
hey,
word,
it's
yeah.
white noise. That's all it is.
This is like the TV station that doesn't work anymore, and
White
it's like the static. Okay, we've
Yeah.
got the Costa Rican. We've got the sweeter the berry, the juicer. What the fuck ever.
Yeah, see, don't
Nobody-
even go there. You don't
I
even
mean,
know.
a lot of
all
people
right?
care because
He just wants you to
I'm
take a
gonna say I
sip.
want
Because
It
you
doesn't
don't
matter.
care.
Yeah, just a tip.
Just take a sip.
Just the tip. Just the tip. All
You
right.
have to drink it all. Just
That's
take
all
a
it
sip.
takes. That's all
It
it
does
takes.
take.
it sounds like a
does
bad
taste like-
porno. Just a tip.
What's it taste like?
It's good for you. It's like cranberry juice.
Yeah, right. You get fiber
The
anyway.
show must go.
It's like cranberry juice.
It's good for your
It's
kidneys.
good for your kidneys.
Okay,
All right,
but
just
After all
that's
that,
what I'm saying.
after all that pounding,
Could you see our
you need
trio?
something for those fucking kidneys.
Anyways, I'm trying to fucking talk here.
I
Can you
hear
see
you.
our trio?
Yes.
You being at the Battle
Oh,
of the
I will
Sexes.
be there.
You'll be there.
Can you fucking say some jokes, please?
No.
I will give you my $20.
Dude, I
I
tried-
will
look,
reimburse you
look.
all the money.
I tried it before, and it was like this show. It was like this show right here. I was talking over somebody the whole
Static?
fucking time.
Tell them to shut the
He
fuck
said,
up.
he said 250.
You need to bring your own tomatoes for the
$20 is not
peanut
gonna work.
gallery.
He
That's
did
all I'm
go
saying.
up on the open mic after
And it
a
was
show.
fucking
Like
People
me?
were leaving.
Like
No,
me?
Yeah.
like you did.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
The
I was
mass
up on that stage
accident.
at Wildwood. Where were you?
He got mad, but then at the same time when we
I got mad?
No, he got mad.
Who?
What?
Because he was trying to do his jokes at an open mic and people were talking.
I told them to shut the fuck
But I
up
didn't
on
get
my.
like mad. I just like
This
it's not
is jokes, fuckers.
it's not worth my time. Like if you're not gonna listen, and why am I even
Listen,
fucking?
I will get you
why am I
better
even
better
doing it?
tequila than that Sky vodka you have,
No, I'm
and then
just
it
saying,
will
like,
make you
fucking-
want to perform.
Okay,
With
if
your
I have
dick,
a
with your
comedy
mouth.
crowd that really wants to listen and wants to have fun, I have no problem doing a
You
half
can't
hour,
choose.
an hour.
They're
See, what
listening.
I've learned in
Okay.
comedy is that you can't choose your audience. You just have to go up there.
No, but I can
and
choose not to fucking go out there.
I didn't choose to go up there. He was just like.
No, but you
"Bitch."
got to. Right.
Bit-
When I
yeah.
first started, I had to get up on every type of crowd. I would show up somewhere and there'd be like fucking five
Think
people.
about this like
But
your
now
first
you
Right.
time.
And I
come
still
back.
did the show.
But now
but-
you have to come back.
But now I don't have to. I already
You
put in
do.
my dues.
No, you don't
I
have
did
a
my
job.
time.
So what are you doing right now?
I don't have to.
You don't have a 9 to 5. You have to
But it's
come.
by choice. It's
Yeah,
like a
you
super hot chick
choose.
that doesn't fuck anybody. She does it by choice.
You choose your
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
You choose
If she want to get laid, she can go out and suck any dick and fucking get laid anytime she wants. Right.
I have this theory
can.
that you're giving him good something because why are you
Hey,
covering for him?
I'm not
Covering
covering
for
for
who?
him.
What?
I allow him to be
He's preaching.
selective.
We're still on live,
You're
right?
allowing him to be selective.
Selective, yeah.
I'm like a hot bitch.
Yeah.
Do
I'm
whatever
a
the
hot
fuck I
bitch.
want,
All right.
right?
He's like, I'm a white chick.
So why don't you go strip at that club and Chubby can be the manager again? I'm just saying. Some people do that.
I feel like you're his hottest stripper, and you need to.
You know what? I
you
swear.
Need to be a part of the
If I ever
show.
do get huge, like this is
Kinda
gonna
like
be
the
my fucking
halftime.
hype man.
You
right
guys can be
here.
the next halftime
because this
show.
motherfucker.
Look at his
huh?
shameless face.
Hey, this is gonna be my hype
Who?
man. Like, huh? Because there's just like a fucking uncontrollable, unlimited fucking rhetoric that just flows.
This guy is
Who?
gonna be
Okay,
your
like,
guy
huh?
for
You
getting
guys
you
pointing at me?
laid throughout the tour. That's
this-
all he's gonna be
Who?
good
Motherfucker.
for.
Whoop,
Hey.
whoop, 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 whoop.
I eat out that Y 3 times a day,
yeah.
15 times a day.
Are you fucking kidding? He's great. All right. So,
I don't give a
wow,
fuck.
this has been a fucking blast.
It's
It's
been
Wednesday
awesome.
night. Is it
Wednesday
still?
night.
Nice.
Are we still
So
live?
it's the
If you guys
Pelon
are
and
still
Chubby
with us?
show with Evil E and Mark the Blind Guy.
Where?
Fucking just, huh? Throw something out there, Mark. Fuck it.
Yeah, I
Who
said,
cares?
where?
What, fucking, right.
We love you
And,
guys. You're still listening? Please send us a
Good
comment.
Pelon and Chubby. We're here every Wednesday. Hey, we're on YouTube Live because
They allow us.
Facebook fucking.
Thank you.
You can just fuck Mark Zuckerberg.
It wasn't necessarily by choice. Fuck it. Mark Zuckerfucker, whatever. It's all right.
Zuckerfucker.
It's all right. Oh yeah, it was sweet. All
Fuck
right.
him. Yeah.
So
He's in China. He's gonna get the
you know,
coronavirus.
shit
Bless
happens.
him. You know. That's it.
So we're here every Wednesday
not
night.
true.
I hope
Tell
so.
your friends
You
to
deserve
tune in YouTube Live. If you don't have time, you don't want to stay up this late on a Wednesday night, it's fine.
Get a life
Just go to whatever platform you like,
and go to bed.
and you can tune in and watch over 100 episodes. So we are Pelon and Chubby with Evil Evelyn and Mark the Blind Guy. Mark just forced his way back on the show. I'm not gonna lie.
Ain't gonna lie.
The fuck?
We locked the door.
But it's fine. It's fine. Who's gonna say no to a blind guy? I don't
like,
want to be
I don't
the
give
dick.
a
You guys,
fuck.
these
I
guys
don't
are
wanna
so
be the
fucking
dick.
50s. They
Right.
locked the
I
door.
don't wanna be a
Get in with
dick.
the credit
Right.
card. The
We
credit card
tried
still
to
works.
shut the garage door, and he just kept on fucking boom.
You run into that shit, it fucking opens.
So I felt so bad I had to open the fucking door.
Yep.
But no, what,
He
you know
fed
what?
me once and like a cat.
Hey,
Just ain't coming. in.
I hate to see fucking dogs at the pound.
Me too. Me too. That's why you gotta let Evelyn out.
Deflecting.
He is deflecting.
There you go.
You can tell when a dog
So
needs
we
to get
tuck in-
laid.
Whoa,
Hey,
breaking shit.
speaking of
Everybody
that,
needs to get
That's why you
laid
can't take black
nowadays.
people anywhere. Fucking
all right,
breaking shit.
dropping
Anyways,
marbles.
I will see you guys at the show. I hope you guys are at the show. I hope
I
you
will
guys
see
are
you there.
not in the audience, but also a part of the battle because you bitches ain't got
I'm
shit.
gonna come dressed as total saran wrap for you. It's by the trash can.
Make sure you wrap your. You wrap.
It
Just
works.
stop, girl. Just stop.
This time.
I stopped rapping.
Saran wrap.
rapping.
Saran
I
wrap.
stopped rapping years ago.
There you go.
And nobody thanks you for that.
All right.
Okay, that was hot. That was good.
Since I've been
It's
shooting
about
blanks,
time
I
she
figured
came out
it's
with
not
one.
really
I'm
working.
gonna shut the fuck up now.
I'm
Let's
not
go.
gonna worry
That's
about
a
a
wrap.
couple lumps
That's
here
a
and there.
wrap.
Yep, at that point,
I gotta give you a to-go bag. Fuck it.
all right.
It's time for that.
Inseminate later.
So, wow. All right.
Wow, he took that all the way to Bakersfield.
And back.
You are all the way in Oildale, my friend.
All right. So thanks for tuning in. All you guys on
Love.
YouTube Live, or if
Love.
you happen to see us on a later date. So we will be here next Wednesday. Tell all your friends to tune in.
Wednesday, Battle of the Sexes, Barrel Harbor
Saturday.
Brewery.
Saturday,
What did I say?
February 8th.
Said Wednesday.
Wednesday we'll be here.
Get it straight.
Fuck it.
Saturday. Or,
Really fucking
All
up.
right, so
Three
yeah.
years later.
Assalamu alaikum.
Malaikum salam.
Black History
Yep.
Month.
Black History Month.
Yeah.
All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Love you guys.
I was gonna say big
Have-
dicks
bring in
and
the
more
chicken.
big
The
dicks.
Fucking white trash has to bring in the
Hey.
chicken for Black History Month. Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
See you guys
All
next
right.
week.
Until
You're
we see you
welcome.
again. See ya.
Ow, ow.
That was awesome. We're still on. We're still on. Okay, cool.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow.